Hello everyone and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons episode 11 of the Hordes of the Dragon Queen. And sorry, I had to delay the game for another week. Players couldn't make it, so we had to cancel for that week. But today we're going to be continuing with the remaining players until the others actually come in online. So to actually continue during the last episode of episode 10, the heroes, or all the heroes, such as Varus, Elgin, Rhin'zey, was it Cornelius? Maybe. But they were there to actually see to that Vau would actually fall in return for harboring vampires and having Dhampirs living in the village, which was actually a cause for concern for the many populace of the lands itself. Varus actually seek out help from the people of Sinabad, Morocco, and many more to actually find out what's actually going on within the land. So he actually seek out also Elgin, one of the master druids, to actually seek out more information in regards to the undead. And it was here during this time that the blue dragon itself emerged from its long slumber and attacked the unfortunate small village of the Tabaxi and the Leonin known as Zoro. And from there, it would have rampaged through the land, destroying Frostwolf and other smaller villages within its path towards Vau. But it was this time, within this matter of days and weeks, Varus actually got the support of the people of Sinapet, Morocco, Everwinter, Frostwolf, and even Orho to actually seek out this dragon and destroy it completely before it can destroy other small towns, which all actually agreed to actually assist in unified council against this threat. But it was here that other spies from other organizations realized that this dragon was actually awoken thanks to the effort of Tyrson, which many actually vowed and saw that he actually volunteered to offer himself as the chosen one, or he said that he was the chosen one, but nobody knew. But to Varus, Tyrson was just a person that actually consumed the dragon or be consumed by his dark powers. But Varus actually knew further other than this from his own master, Icarus, which actually told his young ward that this dragon is the source and fuel of more power that could actually sustain them for time being, growing the power of the cult if the dragon is able to be sustained and able to be controlled further. But now, as the dragon actually flew, after it recuperated for many days beneath the ocean floor itself, it flew up to actually fly towards Vau, refusing to actually destroy Frostwolf and the others. His mind completely controlled by Icarus due to the exhausted Tyrson lying down naked on the floor, unable to actually control his body further, completely exhausted to actually speak to the dragon. And it was here that the dragon, the moment it actually flew, it saw sailing ship heading out from Vau, heading further down south. It saw the boat sail away. Cordelia, you and your crew, you saw this dragon emerge from the ocean itself, flying towards your direction. But you see the young Petra standing at the side of the boat, praying, whispering to herself, mumbling to herself. And then you notice that she just raised her hand high, and you see the dragon immediately just flew past your ship and make a turn towards Vau, ignoring you completely. As you actually steering the ship, you see the young, beautiful Petros just looking at the dragon as it slowly flew away. You can see the others there actually also on the boat. Their pale features also looking at the dragon itself. But what puzzled you the most also, Cordelia, when the crew brought in a number of belongings from the people of Vau, you couldn't shake and stop to think about the large coffin that the people of Vau is also bringing into your cargo, which many of the dwarves, which many of your other veterans that actually work together with, has been really curious to actually look into it. But you would have gone into battle itself against the dragon if it was to attack, but it did not. You just sailed away to see that it's actually completely safe the moment they actually flew towards Vau. But as the dragon actually flew, it landed first nicely at the top of one of the docks within Vau, staring at its village. The roar could be heard from distance, as for Cornelius, for Rhin'zey, and for Varus and Elgin, and even the army that arrived together with them. You all actually saw the dragon just perched there, looking into the destruction of Vau, unable to actually do anything. You wait until it approaches you, or you either approach it. But meanwhile, at the dwarven village, Durotan, you and Esmerelda has been here for about a week. You have been working on this particular weapon with the dwarven blacksmith day and night, resting only for a short while and continuing again, smelting, forging, creating a crossbow bolt so unique, so magnificent that no one else, do you think to yourself, would have made such a magnificent item. You saw the dwarf herself like passing you. Wait, you guys are way too small for this one. She passed you the crossbow bow. She told you to actually steer the ship perfectly. The dwarf actually perfected the ship, put more iron plates around its side, reinforced the ballista at the front door of the ship itself. However, it would be Paiteon and Esmerelda to actually work together in order to actually put the boat on top, while you will be the one busy steering the ship, making sure that the weapon is properly aimed if the dragon actually flew top of the ocean itself, for you to actually target it and for you to actually strike at its heart. If it falls into the ocean, it will only mean more difficulties for you to actually complete. But if Paiteon actually shoot it and make it crash into the land itself, then perhaps the people of Vau, those that arrive, those that the dwarf have told you that their berserkers, their unit is there right now to actually assist Zachariah in apprehending the dragon, if possible. But if the dragon is just too difficult to control, then your chance here is to actually just kill it, if possible. Paiteon actually looked into the crossbow bolt, and she just nodded. Oh, and then the dwarf actually looks to you, Durotan, and then she said, "Use this crossbow bolt nicely," he said, "and aim at its belly, where it could be the most vulnerable. But your aim has to be true." She turns her attention towards Paiteon, and then she said, "Durotan, you have to assist your friend here in order to actually steer the ship. And you see Naldrin, the dwarf, and speaks, then looks at you, Durotan. You have to make sure that ship is properly steered. I would have a few of my men to follow you, Durotan, making sure the sails is up and running, while others would also assist Paiteon in putting up the boats itself. You only have 3. That is the amount we have been able to actually smelt and forge into this. The adamantine armor and the weapons that Petra gave. What was actually a great gift. And now, if only we could equip a few against other tyranny of dragons that would befall the lands. But so far, this one is the most dangerous. Other dragons that I see, even ours within this island itself, just stay put, making sure that we are safe.
I just say to him, and you can consider us worthy. And every shot will have to hit. Otherwise it is all for in vain. During this meantime, they have repaired the rusty longsword, the rusty shield, and the rusty spear that I have from the same from Tyrson's family dungeon, because I've been carrying those for a long time. So do I have those fixed?
Yeah, you have all those fixed automatically, downtime.
Oh yay! Now my AC is good. I'm no longer a squishy 15. Great, I can
Right.
last longer. It's like carries
Okay,
carries and everything. He says, "We better get going, Paiteon."
Right, okay. Right, I guess you're right. Thank you for your work. Oh, God.
okay.
No, Vicky.
You were also there, Paiteon, also building it, making sure that it's right fit, even perfected it. Sharp and extremely dangerous. But now,
Wait, I want to say something to Paiteon as like securing the balls, carrying them, his equipment and everything. He's like, "No pressure, Paiteon, but don't miss now."
Uh-huh, okay.
okay, Esmeralda, you are
Mm-hmm.
there. It's been a week. You have been there with Durotan, Esmeralda, and also the other dwarfs, and also the other kobolds. You're quite fond of
Yeah.
all these people, these dwarfs, these kobolds, Esmeralda, and also Durotan. This is the first time that you actually felt that you actually have friends within within this dungeon itself, within this city of dwarves, and seeing them working together side by side, dwarven, kobolds, orcs, and Paiteon, and also everything else. You see their hard work. You also help them during that time. I don't assume you're not just sitting there not doing anything.
Oh no.
But
Yeah. Think of Snow White, basically, in the Seven Dwarfs. She's been going around at night. She reads bedtime stories, kisses some of the dwarfs on the forehead into bed. Basically, she's been really overly friendly.
Oh no, she's a Snow White.
Yeah, yeah. She's been friendly. She sort of considers them as toys, like dolls that she's been playing with. But yeah, would be quite enjoying it.
okay, all right, good. Okay,
Oh, I
then
better move my token then up to the others. I'm assuming that I'm with the others then.
yeah, you are with the others.
Mm-hmm.
Esmeralda shrank.
Her size is smaller.
Yeah,
Maybe
to fit in with the dwarves. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Maybe everybody around you, grown a bit fat and chubby,
Mm.
and you lost, body weight. I'm sorry. It just,
We've been here for a while, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
In
For a
that
week.
case, a week. Oh, okay. In that case, then somewhere, I don't know, somewhere I would have, because I have the spells like move earth and all that. I would have chiseled out a little home for myself, a little room somewhere.
The rainbow.
Alright. Okay, you actually managed to do all that. Okay, and then the rest of the dwarf actually prepared everything for you to actually sell, in order for you to actually head out immediately straight to the auction, because there have been reports, Esmerelda and also telling Paiteon and Durotan and the dwarf to be assisting you, that the dragons and also the people of Vau has been hastily unpacking everything and leaving Vau. That's what the dwarf actually reported back, the dwarven scouts. But this is the part where the dwarven leader himself actually arrived and then told everybody to actually get themselves prepared. And even the dwarf here will actually prepare themselves together with the kobold, just in case Aab'Shagua would actually land and destroy this place itself. And also, the dragons of this mountain will probably protect it if the dragon was actually present. But nobody is sure whether the dragon of Steelpeak Mountain is still around, or flying somewhere else, or just sleeping. Because nobody had the time to actually knock on her door and see if the steel dragon was actually around itself. But you all actually head straight towards the boat and sailed away immediately with the 3 ammunitions they actually have. Okay, Paiteon, I hope you already put the ballista statistic into your attack commands in your character sheet, which I posted many weeks ago. And then, if not, then yeah, it's just a 10d12. 3 ammos only. Range is quite far for ballista. And then, when we actually sailed, this was when Rhin'zey, Cornelius, Varus, Algan, and the other united forces actually rode down to Vau to see it's completely deserted, burned, but the dragon was already waiting. Okay, now.
Are we too late?
Okay, Paiteon. Okay, right, you have I think I gave you control to one of the unit. I think I gave you control over Varus.
Yeah.
And also Waruay, I gave you control over Algan and his unit. Rhin'zey have control over his own unit. I think Alan is not here, Zachariah is not here. Yeah, Jan, I hope you already created top-down images for Vadu and the others. If not, it's okay. If not, it's okay. Then if you guys didn't have time to create the top-down images for Vadu, Zachariah, and Lina, it's okay. Just assume that they are together with this unit. So just roll from the character sheet. Okay, just open up. Just open up all 3 cards. Let me give control to you to Lina. Okay.
Me controlling Lina? Oh, damn good.
Okay. It's
I
okay.
don't.
I can do it. I've controlled way more characters than this. This is nothing. This is nothing.
Yes.
This is a walk in the park.
I think like the last battle would have definitely, enforced that.
No, that wasn't. No. The last battle, that wasn't a battle. That was just us playing Where's Waldo. Because every single time you'll be like, oh, who am I? Where are you? Where are you?
Wasn't that?
Okay, everybody, please roll for initiative.
I rolled
Okay,
for the Orc Berserkers.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Leaf, roll for initiative. You have control over the dragon.
Give me a sec. I need to do something. Give me a sec.
Okay.
All right.
Booked out. I guess I'm gonna have to use this one.
Okay, Leaf. I hope you already studied to how to use a dragon. Nobody here will. Okay. All right. Nobody here will be. Yeah. That was your exam. Hopefully you understand how to use it, because this will be your only time controlling a dragon. Other than Waruay, probably in another 100 years, then there will be the chance. Then he'll be the second person to use a dragon.
The only thing is, I'm trying to find where the initiative bit is.
The what?
It's a little dice on next to
okay.
Armor Class. You see?
Yeah.
in
Oh,
it?
yeah. I got yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Initiative in it.
Alright. Yep. Roll for initiative. Okay, Orc Archers roll, Tabaxi Infantry, ready for Choco Riders. Orc Berserkers, Orc Archers, Tabaxi Infantry, Restum Riders, Cinehead, Lina, Blue Dragon. Okay, alright.
I can prepare my screen for this.
Mm-hmm.
But if you
Yep.
actually notice, there's a tiny at the right down corner. There's that 2 characters. Just ignore them because I need them for the
Yeah. It's okay.
for the initiative roll. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, just ignore them. They're not supposed to be there, but I needed them
Jesus.
there to be in the
It's
character
okay.
sheet.
I don't think Aizen will be focusing his video camera to that
Yeah,
side.
I'm
This
just
is the one of the
no,
lake.
I'm just telling you, in case you think that why there's 2 characters there. What is he doing there?
Swimming. Oh, guys! Oh, let's swim while they kill each other. Yes, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
There was an
Okay.
NPC. There was an NPC near them. I was like, is he swimming, having fun while the battle is raging? And he's like, la 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 la, like avoiding
Right.
getting hit like a boss. And he's like, hey, some of us are trying to swim here.
Okay, Rai. I think you even have control of Varus. I not this little token though. Okay. I think.
Should I roll for Varus or?
Let me drag him out and put him next to your character.
Ah, yeah, Lauren. Hold on.
Hmm.
I gotta make a token.
Hmm.
Always forget
Okay.
the
I'm
token.
trying to enter its
Yep.
HP for the unit in the bar, but it keeps disappearing.
Just press enter.
Yeah, enter and
Did you press
also
enter?
enter.
Oh, okay.
Enter and make sure you use both. Like if you're using the green, make sure to enter both values so that you can see the HP.
Oh, okay. Do I need to keep track of how many soldiers are in it?
The HP is the number of soldiers or the total number of soldiers.
Yeah. The HP 80 is the number. It's not really number of people, but
Because it says it
once
has
you
40 members and the HP is 80.
yeah 80. So once this HP drops below 40, that's when you no longer get the special traits anymore.
Hold
Oh,
on,
okay.
Where is? I'm
Mhm.
trying to send something to.
Basically, the HP also represents. Oh yeah, we don't have the morale thing.
Photos.
That'll be 60. Okay,
Where
got
is
it.
it? There it is.
All the morals are the same, so you don't have to worry.
Oh,
Okay.
do I need a roll for Elgin? Or is he just part of the unit?
Elgin, who have control of
Everybody's-
Elgin? Let me see.
I don't think anyone have control of Elgin.
Elgin is his own guy.
Waruay.
Yeah, I don't have
Waruay.
control of Elgin. I was just curious, am I controlling Elgin as well?
Let
since he's part of-
me check. Yeah. Let me give this to you, Warwin.
Okay.
All right. As you all actually prepare yourself for battle, the dwarf was just banging their shield, boom, 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 hoo-ha! And then the Chocobo riders, being led by Cornelius' spear. The Chocobo riders looks to you, Cornelius. The rabbit folks riding the Chocobos, their spears ready, their short bows preparing to aim at the dragon, resting, perched at the edge of the ocean itself. They all look to you. Cornelius, the dragon. What shall we do?
Cornelius pull out the long sword. She didn't even mention she's Baba Yaga. She is the old lady. It's like saying that and then I point it forward and say that the blue dragon shall be our objective. Bring it down. I will try to get close to it. Bring it down. And I will strike its heart with this black sword if I must. Should I die? Fighting for all your life, then it shall be. But the dragon must die. For it to not harm anyone beyond this point. If I must die, I shall die. But know that the dragon will die with me. For the rabbit fog! And I just charge. Like, yeah!
For
That-
Coco
that is-
Bananas. Okay.
Go for that.
And then, okay. Anyway, yeah, you give the speech, roll persuasion with advantage.
Choco banana.
Banana, what the fuck? A persuasion is it? Wait, oh no, what persuasion?
Persuasion.
One.
Yeah, we just hear all this cute little squealing coming from the end of the battlefield.
Like all that
It's
squealing.
it's the cheerleading squad.
Right. Zakaria, you heard all that squealing, the cute little squeals, screams, and so on. The dwarf all turned their attention to the Chocobo Riders and also this Cornelius you heard so much about, Zakaria. And then the dwarf looks to you, their axe ready, their shields up, and then they look to you, Zakaria, the dragon. What shall you do with it, eh? So, Zakaria, what do you give your speech?
For Christopher honor, we shall proceed forward with our team. Hopefully, this will bring peace towards the land. Army, march forward.
And it looks to you like, to battle then. Better dead dragon than killing orcs, eh? But roll for persuasion, we have advantage.
His charisma is 9. Shit.
Doesn't matter, man. Just
Okay.
roll.
You might roll a
Yeah,
20 and a 20.
Yeah, you're quite good at rolling nat 20s.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, formation is white so that not
Oh, yeah.
crumple.
Oh yeah, and I forgot. You have to roll with persuasion with advantage.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, you're controlling Zakaria. Ellen can control.
Me?
Ellen can roll.
Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. Wait, persuasion. Is it showing anything? Oh wait, advantage. Click.
With advantage.
Yeah, 14 only. It's 14 only.
Oh, it's like the dwarf looks to you. It seems that our leader forgot to actually trim his beard, but a good speech nonetheless. And they start like following you around, and then moving down, and then the few Tabaxi warriors looking at you, Rhin'zey. The Tabaxis with the Leonins, all wearing their traditional battle armor, their spears ready, shields high. Their battle armor looks like they're from Spartans. You turn to them, Rhin'zey, and you see Tabaxis so few, but yet so brave. If you were to lose them all, you will lose them completely. So, Rhin'zey, you look at your Tabaxi warriors and Leonin warriors line up, preparing for battle. What do you do? What do you say?
My men, my brothers and sisters, I don't really discriminate who you are or what you are. You are all here where your heart has brought. You remember what has happened in She's War, and standing before you is the dragon that did it all. Remember your loved ones, your friends, your relatives, and for some of you, or most of you, your families. We are not just here for revenge, but we are here for justice. We are here to restore the balance of power of good versus evil. And here you stand, where your destiny, it's all in your hands. I go forward with the purpose to bring back dignity to us, and that we may go back home alive and free, and that we may resurrect what has been brought down by this monstrous dragon. We're here to finish what he has started once and for all, and we're not going to go anywhere without doing so. I go forward with you, and if I die with you in battle, then I'll be happy to do that. But we go forward. We ride now.
Okay,
It's for victory.
roll for your persuasion with advantage.
With Rhin'zey?
Yeah, Rhin'zey.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
You see the Tabaxis and Leonins like hitting their spears on their shield. Meow! Hey, wait, wrong. They roar, not meow. Sorry, they meow and roar.
Hiss. No, how about they're hissing? They're hissing.
Gustedly purrs.
Yes.
By the way, I end that speech with a roar. A very huge lion roar.
And they're like, roar! Okay, alright. Now, okay, later on, I'll let you guys roll for it. Okay, Elgin, you
Okay.
see behind you the elves, the humans, the half elves, all wearing simple armor, shields, and spears. They're not properly trained, but this is the best that you can actually ask for. You see them, you turn to them. This is probably a battle where many probably will not survive, but it depends on the battlefield tacticians, Dwarf Rhinzey's expertise, and perhaps even Zachariah. You turn to see Varus sitting on his horse, looking further ahead. He turns to face you. Varus just gives you a simple smile, and you turn, you see that smile, and he just nods his head. If we die together, we ride together. He turns to you. And after you turn, okay, Elgin, give your speech.
Okay. I'm not quite sure exactly how Elgin would actually play this, so Elgin, if you do happen to watch this, I do apologize if it's not exactly towards what your character would do. But if it's mostly like what humans, elves, and half elves, right?
Mhm.
Mostly elves. I'll
Yes.
turn around and in Elven, I'll say something like, "We are here at the precipice that the world is moving on without us. If we do not stand here and draw the line and say no further, then the world will pass the elves behind and leave us to dust. We must rise to the challenge, rise and beat this dragon, and show the other races what us elves are made of."
You ain't seen it, boss! Okay, roll for persuasion, we have advantage.
Then they see the dragon poke its head out behind him and they all flee.
It'd be so funny if, like,
He's
the elf and the elves, the human, the half elves just scratch their head, and they're like, they were pointing at you. Who's this guy again? I think he just took some command. Yeah. But let's give him some motivation. The man actually talked behind. Yeah, Elgin. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, they know what's me.
You turn to actually see the men. Like they were like not so enthusiastic, but they still raise their spears and their shields. But you notice they're shivering behind. It's like dragon, sir, dragon.
It's just a blue one.
But it's like after that, like Barris looks at you. He just first he nodded his head, then he sighed slightly. Barris, you look at your men. Just their lances, the horses, the armor clanking on your body. You don't wear any armors, though. You are carrying your staff and your cloak. You turn to your men. Okay, Paiteon, give your speech with a Varus voice.
I don't know anything about Varus.
Gruff voice, like a rough sorcerer. Charismatic rough sorcerer.
I don't know how to do voices, but men, here we make our final stand. Fight and follow all those that. Fuck's sake.
Do you want to Google Braveheart quotes for now? We can wait.
No. I'll just ad lib it.
All right.
Right. I need to clear because making that voice actually really distracted me.
It's okay. Go ahead.
It wasn't a normal voice, but I could do it fine. But
Some of
Okay,
you
go
may
ahead.
die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
many of you
Right.
may die. However, your sacrifices shall pave the road for your children, for the children of many others. Now fight, swing your blades at that foul beast, and charge! Yeah.
That's good. Okay, roll for persuasion. We have advantage.
Persuasion. Boopity boop. Oh,
Oh man, okay. It's like the knights just like so enthusiastic. We will kill that dragon for you, sir. We will slay it down. We'll eat its meat. We'll drink its blood for us tonight, and we'll have sex with our women. Sex. One guy like screaming in the back.
Way over enthusiastic about.
But meanwhile, the orcs scratching their heads, turning to the others, they're like, "Oh, boss, we don't have anybody here leading us." And after that, one of them was like, "Damn, fuck that Durotan leaving us high and dry like this. Well, we're just gonna go and fight and die for it." Yeah, that's what the orc said. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Aizen, you can't give a speech. Okay, anyway, so Cornelius.
I thought the Orc Chieftain is there.
No, he's not there.
Oh, okay.
He won't die.
What about a random orc that takes up the opportunity and stands up?
Please! I shall take Durotan, please!
Oh yeah,
we fight. Let's fight.
I'm
It's like-
curious. DM, you should roll like a secret D100 or something and see if actually an orc stands up and tries to take Durotan's place. Sees it as their opportunity to lead the warriors. Because this would be a good opportunity, like politically.
One of the orcs actually stood up. It's like, I hear Durotan been chasing skirts, sir. It's like, he doesn't care about us greenskins anymore. One of the orcs actually speaks. And like, yeah, then I will take over. I'm only level 1, but better than nothing.
After
Yes.
the battle, they just start screaming that random orc's name.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, probably, most likely. But okay, from Cornelius, okay, you because of that speech, you have given them the temporary HP. Okay, now based on your
What's the temporarily? What's the temporarily?
also your temporary HP, if you look at your character sheet, you need to roll 2d. Okay, now it's 8d8, right? Roll 2d8 extra. 3 times,
Okay.
choose the highest. Okay, for Zachariah, okay. Also 2 2d8s for you. Rhin'zey, also temporary HP for the speech. Okay, also 2d8s for you. And also Elgin, roll 1d8 temporary HP. And also for Varus, the incredible speech that actually like gave everybody like the resolve that they need. Hey, Paiteon, roll 4d8 temporary HP.
Yeah, but for who? The Tabaxis or Rhin'zey?
Tabaxi, not for Rhin'zey.
Okay.
The unit, not for you. The unit. Right. Then, but
Yeah, the elves don't get any temporary today due to my verbal speech.
they're like, like they're still thinking, sir, this
They
guy's
lose
like,
HP?
wow. No, they don't. But meanwhile, within the void, while the others are rolling for HP, yes, Tyrson, you're woken, injured, slightly bruised, very exhausted. You see the blue dragon actually standing there, okay? Also very exhausted. She couldn't stand. She couldn't even raise her wings. You notice that her eyes is even unable to open as she stares at yours. It seems that whatever energy that you had previously to actually take control have dissipated the strength that you actually need for both of you. As you see Aab'Shagua, like looking and staring at you. You stare and look at Aab'Shagua, unable to do anything. Even for you, unable to even push yourself up, unable even to stand. But from the eyes of the other dragon, which has been controlled by Icarus' soul taking over the complete body of the blue dragon, from within the gates itself, from within the portal, you can actually see the dragon's eyes looking at the burned village of Vau. Roll for insight.
Yep.
Tyrson.
Insight.
When you stare outside from the mirror itself, you see Vau burn. In your head, you know that this village has been burned by the dragon himself. But in the distance, you can see an army amassing themselves, perhaps to actually kill the dragon. But not you, and neither Aab'Shagua, but the dragon being controlled by the evil soul and spirit of Icarus. But one thing you notice, Tyrson, there are no bodies on the floor, no remains, nothing. It's as if that Vau has been completely deserted. Completely deserted. And the army in the distance, they look like they're actually preparing to attack. But the burning village looks like it's been caused or perhaps burned by the dragon itself. But the moment you notice that it's actually being deserted, roll for insight.
Yep.
When you look at the deserted village of Vau, you think to yourself, somebody must have told the people way in advance to actually leave the village and escape before anything could happen. But you're not too sure who. But you suspected maybe it could be your mother, maybe it could be your sister, maybe it could be anybody else. So you smiled, you snickered to yourself. There's nothing to be devoured except for the people, except for the unfortunate people that just arrived just recently to Vau itself. If Icarus actually devours a number of souls, it will just become much stronger. But if only you could actually have some extra help, if only you have outside help, that person would actually can actually assist you, or those people from the outside could actually enter that gate from the outside and confront Icarus here in the void, where he is also harmless, where he is also weakened for controlling the dragon. If the dragon is weakened completely from the outside, then Icarus is also weakened here, probably giving you the opportunity. But how would you communicate with the person from the outside? Who is the person that you think that could hear you talk? Or you notice from the distance using your eyes, from the dragon's eyes, you don't see Waruay anyway. You don't see anybody that you even recognize other than Rhin'zey, Cornelius, and like Varus. Varus, you know, is the one that also actually consumed your very soul. But as the moment you actually turn to face the mirror again, you got pushed to the other end of the wall, the other side, and you see one particular person arrive from the void to actually greet you. And you see Icarus with his crystal ball, bald-headed head, walking over to you, and he said, I will consume your friends and their souls. It seems that Vau is empty, Tyrson. The moment I arrive, I don't see your mother and your sister anyway. Pity. I would have required the soul of another Dhampir or a vampire to be fully sustained and to reach immortality. But your blood would be more than suffice. As you're crawling there on the floor, Tyrson, unable even to raise your head, your naked body just looking at it, looking at Icarus. And what do you want to say?
Icarus. I want to coach him to get closer to me. Dropping his guard of me. I'm gonna be weak and probably deception.
Deception.
Not really deception because I am weak and tired. So I want him to get closer, within probably 5 feet. Probably I would say probably
Wake up, I can't hear you.
I I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Then one you have to roll for persuasion.
Persuasion, yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, Tyrson.
You're on the floor, you're weakened. And you said, I can't hear you, you said out loud. Icarus actually walks closer. Are you so weakened? Like Dhampir that you can't even hear what I said? And yet I shouted out loud. And then he just like walks slightly closer, about 30 feet. And you just lying down the floor yourself.
I turn around and say, I can't hear anyone. I am so exhausted. Is that you, Icarus? I must be seeing anything. Come a little bit closer. Please, Icarus, if it's you. I think I'm hallucinating, because I'm so tired.
I'm going to be rolling for his insight, and also against your deception.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't see you. Come closer. But what big ears you have? Oh, better to hear you. Well, not yeah.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I don't think I need to roll. His insight is already 4 without even me rolling.
Okay.
Yes. Damn it! I roll a natural 20 on his insight.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, in the chat screen or Discord, natural 20. Okay. And Icarus looks to you. Tyrson, ever the mischievous boy that I've known you as. Always trying to trick people into your fold. Always trying to be the speaker, the hero of the land. Sadly, Tyrson, I will not do that. But, however, you, as you're lying there on the floor, don't move forward. Icarus stands before Aab'Shagua. Aab'Shagua extremely tired. She's unable to do anything. Icarus teleported to the other side and then looked at Aab'Shagua. He took out a small knife, like a serpent dagger-shaped knife, Tyrson. He stabbed it right on the legs of Aab'Shagua, and then slowly he took that blood from her legs and put it into a small gold cup. The moment he took that cup, then he teleported back. You can hear the screams from Aab'Shagua, the screams, her voice echoing around this dungeon itself. You can feel her pain. But the moment Icarus actually brings this cup forth, Icarus just stand and turn to you. With this blood, I will be forever eternal. However, once all this is done, I will search for your mother and your father and enslave them.
If you want internal, I can make it internal. I just need you to get closer. You know who I am. What do you want me to turn you? Icarus,
No.
right here, right now?
He laughs in his mouth. Tyrson, sadly you are too weakened to give me what I want. If only you have your physical body, only then. But you are just merely a spirit here in this world. His eyes look around this place. But the physical body of the dragon still remains. But as he slowly walks around, he actually calls forth a name. And you see a tabaxi or a Leonin suddenly jump out from within the crystal gate itself and then walk towards Icarus. You notice that this tabaxi just looks at you and winks. Then Icarus then stands and looks at this young tabaxi. Young Genma Subarashi. And then you notice this tabaxi kneel before Icarus. Yes, my master, he speaks softly. Take this blood and drink the dragon's blood. And then you see the young tabaxi then pick up the golden cup, and then he took a drink from the cup itself and dropped it. You notice that he started to
That's the what?
Started to what? You cut off there. I think we lost him.
DM?
It was that exciting.
Oh.
Okay, Tyrson, you see Icarus turn to Genma Subarashi and he said, "Drink this cup with the blood of the dragon itself." He then offered Subarashi that cup. He slowly lifted, he kneeled and accepted the cup with the blood of the dragon. You stared there, you looked there on the floor, you see this young tabaxi drank the whole cup and dropped the golden cup on the floor. Ding! It clangs loudly and echoes within his room itself. And then he wipes his lip and he said, "Ah, Subarashi," he speaks out. Then Icarus then turns and looks at him. "Do you feel anything, my young ward?" Icarus reached up. His eyes glowed and raised and eyes staring at Subarashi. And Subarashi then felt, I feel it, master. The blood, my veins coursing. I feel
Tingly.
strong. I feel all tingly inside. And Icarus then speaks and looks at Subarashi. "Then you and Varus that drank the cup of the dragon will live eternally, longer than any elf would dream of." And Subarashi then turns, "Yes, master." Then Icarus then turns to you, Tyrson, and then he said, "But, Tyrson, sadly, I would have to deal with you later." But meanwhile, you notice that his hands started to move in a circular motion. He mumbles and whispers in the words of the demonic language. You see something appear on the floor as it rumbles, as if there's an earthquake within his void itself. You see a small pedestal appear on the floor, and this pedestal slowly appeared. You look at it. You're surprised to actually see what it was. Then Icarus slowly stood on the rumbling ground itself, and then he stood there, went inside this magical sphere of magic, and
The magical sphere's not there. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming slowly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. The old man's there. Yep.
When the sphere loads, he gets.
Yeah. Hello,
It's like-
screen comes up.
He spends a few minutes. He's calling IT, explaining it's not working. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes. Then Subarashi walks over to the side, seeing his master meditating within that sphere of glow. You see the pillars itself energizing this small runic pedestal. You can see Aab'Shagua looking into the sphere. Oh, Aab'Shagua speaks out. "If you do that, the lands itself will be corrupted, destroyed." Icarus and turns to look at Aab'Shagua. "As long as I am within control of your body, Aab'Shagua, there's nothing that you and Tyrson can do." They turns to you, Tyrson. None of you could penetrate. Weakened state that both of you are. I will take control of both your body, both Tyrson's vampiric body and yours, Aab'Shagua. Then Icarus turns to Subarashi and said, "You have done your task. Wait until I return. Wait for my message. Until then, do not do anything to Rhin'zey or any of his bloodline, Subarashi." And then Sigma then bows. "Very well, my master. As you wish." Then he turns his attention to you, Tyrson. Then he bows. And then he speaks to you in a Leonic language. Roll for intelligence.
No, this one I buy this. Does it include into the member point or how? Or how it work?
Tyrson. Oh.
got member point or whatever, I don't know.
Alan, mute
Alan.
yourself, Alan.
Oh, wait, don't have anything.
Okay, alright. Yeah, Alan, mute yourself. Alright, Tyrson,
Okay.
you've been with Rhin'zey for quite some time.
Oh, this one when I purchase
When you see...
No, put anyone.
then what's
Okay.
the purpose of the member?
Yan, can you call Alan?
Alan,
No,
mute
call
yourself.
him.
Okay, wait.
Okay,
So
alright.
now that they already purchased, so cannot put a record already.
Alright. Okay, then, Tyrson, you see Genma speaking to you in the Doric language. She's been around with Rhin'zey for some time. You see his lips. You see when he bowed to you, he looks at you. He winks at your general director. Then he said, if you are able to actually escape from this, he speaks to you in Neonic, I will seek you out myself. Then he went over towards the glass and then jumps in. And then he just said, cheerio, and vanishes. Then you see Icarus there, kneeling on the floor. His eyes closed. He's mumbling to himself. Yabba dabba dabba yabba dabba doo. Yabba 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 doo.
What the fuck?
Zoom. Alakazam. What do you want to do, Jason?
Can I do a perception check to see if there's any more blood in the goblet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. What for perception?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You didn't notice.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Oh no.
You're just too exhausted. You're
Yeah.
just too exhausted.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yes, you see him meditating there. You see Aab'Shagua. It's like tired, looking at you, looking at the spear. You can feel as if your whole body is trembling, Tyrson, and you notice that you and Aab'Shagwa's body is both trembling. And you can see Aab'Shagwa screaming, "Make it stop!" Scream. Roll for charisma saving throw.
Yep.
Then you pass. And you like to turn. You see, you can hear the mumbles from Icarus. And after that, you manage to actually sustain yourself. You look at the dragon. You look at Icarus. You look at the void. You look at the glass behind Icarus. You can see the face of Cornelius in the distance, holding your family blade at his side. But let's see how many rounds will you take? 15. 1, 2. Okay, 4 rounds. Alright. Meanwhile, end the battle. Okay, round 1. Rabbit Folk, Chocobo Riders. You first.
Wait, how many movement they can go with? Hold on. Actually, I didn't see. Oh, 30 feet movement. Okay.
Yes, you have to make sure that they move very fast because of the square. So 3 squares by 3 squares is considered 1 square for you. So 30 feet of movement, 6
It's
squares.
60 feet. Yeah, 60 feet, right? So meaning it's
Yeah.
60 feet, right? Okay.
And dashing is 120.
No. I'm just going to. I just don't want to go too far in front. Otherwise, we will wipe out.
Okay.
Wipe out.
Chocobo Riders and Cornelius, you don't have to follow initiative. You can move together.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. It's like then I'll be on the head. Hold on, Joto. I'll be the head of that thingy.
Yes.
It's like,
Okay, now. Right. Leave Blue Dragon, but you're being controlled by Icarus. What do you want to do?
I'm going to fly 100. I'm gonna fly 80 feet up.
Hello, can you hear me? Wait,
Mhm.
I want to check something. I want to check one thing. Is my arrow able to shoot? Because it says that I can shoot at 80 feet. Hold on. Oh no, don't bother. Don't bother.
Oh, I hope we're recording.
Yeah, we are recording already.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, your turn, Tyrson. Sorry, my bad.
I'm gonna fly 80 feet up.
Mhm.
And move 40.
Okay.
And that's my movement done. Range.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cast Lightning Storm.
Okay. Because usually you should be attacking the one at the front first.
I'm not really worried because I'm up in the air by 100 feet. So, Lightning Storm.
I suppose what's more threatening, cute little rabbits riding chickens, or
So they're ostrich. They're actually ostrich. They're actually ostrich. They are not chickens. They're actually ostrich.
okay, rabbits riding ostriches. That would still be
So
adorable.
I'm aiming at was it not Varus? It was Rhin'zey.
Unit. Okay.
At it.
It's always me, isn't it?
Doesn't matter. It's being controlled by Icarus.
Wants to finish the job.
Yeah.
Alright, who have to make DC 15 dexterity saving throw? Rhinzey's unit, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Okay, Rhinzey, roll for dexterity 15. Dexterity saving throw.
Me or the infantry?
You and the infantry.
Okay. DC. Well, do I just roll a D20?
Yep.
Okay. This is for me. And this is for the Tabaxi infantry.
You can roll using
No,
your own
you
character.
can roll. Yeah, you can roll using your own character sheet. It's just that for the unit you can just click on the dex. There should be the stats there. You just click on the dex.
The dex. Okay.
Yeah, like this. And then you yours one you just click dexterity saving throw.
On your character sheet.
That was infantry. 5d6 lightning damage. Okay. Rhinzey only taking half, but the others. Okay, Leaf, roll for 5d6 lightning damage.
I think there is Herbert. It's already rolled. It's already rolled, Herbert.
Oh, yeah, 22. Okay, so 22 damage, then divided by 2 again. Divided by 2 is 11. Okay, Rhinzey, you receive 11. You already received 11, and the whole unit received 22.
Okay. Then I'm going to intimidate into them to rout whoever like in the immediate area of the Rhin'zeys.
You mean frightening presence?
Yeah, frightening presence. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna load it. Still loading.
You can copy paste the whole thing if you want to, because it's not showing.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Who's that? Oh, yeah.
I think Rai trying to put some GIF, but doesn't work. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to put it in, but it would work. Yeah, got there in the end.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's Waruay. Okay, are we waiting for? You were waiting for the frightening presence, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. Lightning, frightening presence. There it is. There you go.
Are we frightened?
Mm-hmm.
You have to roll.
120 feet.
Your men have to roll for DC 18.
DC 8 saving throw. Yep.
Okay.
Although yet again, who wouldn't be frightened?
Oh,
I succeeded.
Blue dragon.
Yeah, succeeded. Well, they're not scared.
Okay. I'm gonna use my cunning to intimidate everyone.
How many actions can you do?
3.
Threatening presence is an action.
Yeah.
Okay. Lightning is an action. Okay, last one.
Yeah. Last one.
Legendary actions are related to the lair, not if the creature is in the lair, he can use.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Just use the 3 actions for now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for it to load.
Yep. There you go. 11. So
what do we roll?
for intimidating everyone.
So is that at the heroes or the army?
Everyone, is it?
No,
The heroes-
attached heroes can roll for it instead.
Okay.
Yeah, 11.
This is what?
No,
Charisma saving throw, is it? Or wisdom saving throw?
charisma saving throw.
Wisdom.
Wait, charisma or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Oh,
Oh, wisdom, is it?
wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if it's
Wisdom?
wisdom,
You.
I think all
Oh.
Berserkers too far away, Aizen. It's
Oh.
way beyond 120 feet.
Oh yeah. So okay, yeah, you can disregard my roll then.
Yeah, it's too far away. They're too far away. Only the people in front. Okay, alright. I think that's done.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
done.
Alright, Lina R5. What do you do?
Nina will wait. Let me see what Lina's spells have. Lina is a cleric, a domain cleric. Blah 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 blah. I don't think any of my spell is far enough to do anything. Nope, nothing. She's standing ready because she's a cleric, so obviously she's not going to go in the front row. She'll just stand there and ready her spell. If the dragon come any more closer, then she will start shooting whatever spell
Alright.
it is.
Okay, Cornelius, your turn.
Cornelius will again move 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, actually, you know what? No need. I can cast. Wait, how far up? 80 feet is it? The dragon is flying 80 feet up, right?
80 feet.
80 feet.
Hmm.
Does the distance affect when it's flying as well?
What do you mean distance affect what?
I mean, because it's flying 80 feet up. So what's the distance between me and him right now?
80 feet.
Okay.
Simple as that. 80 feet.
Okay, I thought there's like a lot of calculation going on. You're like, never mind. Okay, never mind.
Well, it's find X. You're trying to find what X is, so you go.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
Okay,
80
Rest of
feet
Riders
up. Yeah.
and Varus. Varus and Rest of Riders can move together.
Alright then. I'm gonna move out of the way and wait. Have them move out of the way first. Because they can't like actually target him in the air.
How come these two Tabaxi infantries here?
I'm gonna move them here because they can't target him in the air yet. So we're gonna try to reposition for a more this situation.
Okay. Alright. Right, okay. Tabaxi infantry and Rhin'zey, you can move together.
Wait, Herbert, I didn't make my movement just now.
Okay, Eldritch Blast, huh? Yeah, that's a hit.
No, Hex and Eldritch Blast.
That is a hit, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. The dragon only have 318 HP.
Yeah, the dragon only has 318 HP. Yeah, only.
Yeah, only
Yeah,
Leaf you receive 3 HP damage. So now your HP dropped to 315.
9.
Oh, 9. Okay, 9. Okay, 9. Okay, Drish, click on your character and then write minus the number. Just put the minus icon and the number inflicted. He'll deduct it from the circle itself. Okay, alright, Rhin'zey, your turn. Rhin'zey,
Why is the spaces like 4 feet? Shouldn't it be 5 feet at a time?
No. When it comes to unit size like this, they can move further actually.
How much
Because
can they move?
3 square by 3 square, they take 3 squares by 3 squares. In other words, they take about 6 squares. For example, if you want to move 6 squares, 1, 2, 3,
They
4,
calculated.
5, 6. They move further actually.
Oh, okay.
So
Because
instead
easier
of
way to
30
do it.
feet, instead of 30 feet, you just double it up to 60 feet. So if your movement is 30 feet, move up to 60 feet.
You can
Okay.
do that by just like press and hold the token and then press Q and then you could see a ruler calculating it for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Or did I not do enough? Because we did diagonal moves as well, but I'm
It's
so
okay
confused.
if you wanna move this far, it's fine by me actually. Doesn't matter.
So do we count the squares or the feet? Because that would be 6 squares where he is.
Okay, because in terms of infantry movement, they move further.
Oh,
I mean, I can move more.
so you
I'm
said
confused about the tokens being bigger than the actual grid.
yeah, because the grid ruler is measuring in lots of 4s, not 5.
Yeah, also the grid is in 4s instead of 5s.
I'll just move it like there. Well, the infantrymen themselves can't hit anything because they don't have range. They can only hit things within 10 feet with their weapons.
Don't worry. You have to wait until Paiteon hits it from the ocean itself. Then it'll crash land to the ground.
Also,
That's the only time you can hit.
I'm gonna measure distance with Rhin'zey. I wanna see if I can do anything with Rhin'zey.
Right. Okay. Alright, Orc Berserkers, your turn.
Well, I don't get to attack him with crossbow or anything because I got range.
How far is the range of the crossbows?
Yeah. Still too far. Because you need to shoot
80
up.
feet in the air.
Yeah, 80 feet. You can shoot with disadvantage, doesn't matter.
So 80 feet slash 320 feet. So I don't know what that is.
320 feet. Just need to roll with disadvantage.
And the other one is 80 feet. Okay, I'll roll with disadvantage.
It's still in the sky, yeah? It's in the air, so roll with disadvantage. AC is 20.
Yeah, 80 feet plus.
AC 20?
12, that would be.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Okay.
It's improbable.
That's one.
Yeah. Okay, 13 is the roll. That's it. Okay, Orc Berserkers, have you moved?
No, not yet actually. So for the Orc Berserkers, they will dash. Basically, since you said 6 square. One moment. They will dash the equivalent of 120. They will dash basically to here, if that's allowable.
Okay.
And
Yeah, it's allowed. It's allowed. They're running.
yeah.
Okay,
And
now it's your Orc Archers.
It's you showed the Orc Archer even though like it showcased somebody else. Vadu, that's Jan's character.
How come it's showing Orc Archers here?
I have the Orc Archers. They're right below them at AC 4.
Okay, then it's Vadu then.
Yeah.
Vadu will just 60 feet because I'm too far away. So 60 feet. Maybe just right beside Chocobos. He's not that brave to like charge in front, being so fucking squishy.
Maybe he wanted to lead one of the Orc battalions.
Okay, Orc Archers. Move.
Okay, Orc Archers will basically dash. One moment. They will first move here, regular movement, and then dash to this location. Just a question: to get on top of this area, there is a way, right?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay.
It's like you ignore all terrains for this one.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
All right,
I
shield defenders.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Yep.
I will move because I'm melee as well, so I can't really do anything. So I'll get into position.
Elgin and the defenders move together.
Oh, Herbert.
What?
Sorry, you might need to re-roll your the turn order because I did not roll for the the dwarf and Zakaria.
Ah,
I
okay, okay.
did.
You better roll for
but
them.
then it didn't show.
Wait, let me double check. Something.
Now I just roll. Because it didn't show just now when I was rolling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't really do anything, and my spells won't reach that far. So I will use my full turn to move.
Alright. Okay, Yan, you better move the dwarfs also together with Zakaria.
Yeah. I'll just move the dwarf and Zakaria. Just with Lina together because Lina will be protected by all the muscle men. Zakaria, move 60 feet, aim ready shot.
Mm-hmm.
And on the what's it called again? On the next turn they will start shooting. Yeah, that's
Alright.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, round 2. Right, the dragon flying in the air, move around and flies. It cannot stay put, so it actually make a circle. While in the ocean. Okay. Wait, this lady is not here. Okay, Durotan, Paiteon, Esmerelda, roll for initiative.
Oh, okay. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna have to change that around.
What?
Oh, sorry, I realized my mic's on. I was just saying I have to change my pick around. Oh,
Okay, Durotan, roll for dexterity.
Dexterity save or just dexterity?
Just dexterity.
Okay.
I just want to see how far you move the boat.
Okay.
Oh,
My bad. Let me just change back to Durotan and...
yeah, I was about to say
yeah.
that.
Anything else?
That's it. Okay. Now it's round 2. Now we're moving from round to round.
Okay, another dexterity?
No need.
Oh, okay.
Do I need to roll initiative for the dragon?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now moving to Vau. Okay, Rabbit folks. Your turn.
Cornelius command them, fire! Then they start firing!
Aww.
I want to know what is above and half.
Oh, as long as your above is, if your HP is above, you can do the special abilities. If your HP is half, you can do it anymore.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, that's what I need to know.
Oh, so is that what above and half means?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay, I will assume the 25 hits.
Mm-hmm. This is you need to roll above. Okay.
32 HP damage.
Yeah, short bow flurry. Okay, leaf. Okay, you can see from the eyes of the dragon. You can see the chocobo riders all aim their short bows up to the air and shoot a number of arrows, dealing 32 piercing damage to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suggest you move forward. Yeah, because from there you have disadvantage. You have to move underneath it.
Yeah, wait. 30 feet. 30. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm a strong rabbit. We will fight for honor.
Oh my
god. Durotan, it's your turn. The only thing you need to do is steer the ship. It's a DC 15. If you are being attacked, the DC gets higher and higher, making it more difficult for Paiteon and the dwarf and Esmerelda to aim at the dragon.
Herb. So
Okay, Durotan. Durotan, are you gonna do anything?
Durotan?
No.
Aizen.
Sound is out. Okay.
So when Durotan saw the dragon,
The dragon. It's a dragon.
he's like scared and it's like,
He
we're gonna
jumps
need a
off the
bigger boat.
He jumps down, but he jumps down and abandoned. He jumps.
Abandoned ship. Swim back to the
No, he runs-
the island.
He runs downstairs, picks up Andraste, runs up, and he jumps off the boat with
Aizen.
Andraste.
Lol.
No, there's Aizen.
Okay.
Aizen?
So yeah. What do I do?
Roll dexterity, because if you fail a dexterity, it's gonna give disadvantage to Paiteon.
Okay. Here's dexterity.
Fail.
Oh no.
Disadvantage to Paiteon's aim.
Oh god, man. Too bad. I have nothing to be aided with.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's Dragon's turn. Okay, Dragon, you got two choices: attacking the boat or attacking the people on land.
Well, honestly, a big target with a bow, with a crossbow, is much harder. So I would actually polymorph. Yeah, I want to deal with. The people on the
Land. The people on the land?
yeah land, yeah. I don't want to ban a game, so yeah.
Yeah, unless there's people in the sky.
Yeah.
Wait, are there
Oh,
people in the sky?
On the
So you make-
ground as well.
So you make a turn. Okay. You make a
So-
turn back towards land and see again the Chocobo Riders beneath you and others in front of you. And
Yep.
for Icarus, you are hungry. You want blood. You want to burn them all.
Alright, I'm gonna cast, I just want to do the measurement.
3 actions for you.
Yeah. I just gotta zoom out.
Oh, that's far. That means Chocobo will have difficulty hitting.
What happened? They're flying over or something?
Hmm.
The elves are going and hiding under the tree.
Okay, I'm gonna do lightning storm
Mm-hmm.
on Varus.
Mm-hmm. The unit, okay.
Oh, the unit, yeah. And I'm just gonna click it.
Okay. Oh man. Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
That's gonna be
Lord.
quite damaging. Alright, okay. Right. Have to roll the DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Or else receiving a lot of damage.
Wait, who?
Right, since he's control of Varus.
Yeah.
Not the horses.
Not the horses, eh?
Okay. Alright, on Varus.
Okay,
You
so
just
the
see,
knights
force
basically,
code.
knights took a big hit.
Okay, Varus, okay. You receive the total damage 17 plus 22, but half it because of the medallion you're holding.
That will be 39. 39 divided by 2 is 19. Rounded down. Did you get it?
Okay.
Yep,
I-
19 damage to Varus and also the unit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, second action, leave.
I'm gonna move the dragon further in to get a full effect about here, and I'm gonna do another like a thunderous roar of intimidation to everyone.
Alright. Yeah, except the orcs too far away.
Yeah.
They can't even hear. What's
Oh,
that, boss? I think the dragon is roaring. Oh.
Terrible.
Oh, no, the
Uh,
dragon is meowing! The dragon is meowing!
That doesn't make sense. The charisma of the dragon is high. But, wow.
Yeah.
It happens.
I think
Basically, he's just like, meow.
you guys literally need to roll below 5. Wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Roll below 5?
What is a net?
Wait.
It's a net one.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a net 1, Herb. It's a net 1,
That
basically.
ones don't mean
No,
failure.
you
that
still
ones
need
just
to
mean
beat
high
a
rate of
5.
success.
You still need to beat a 5.
Oh.
Beat a 5, guys. Just beat a 5. Anyway.
Oh, wait, are we all rolling?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, wait. This is with Elgin.
Wow. The knights almost flee from combat.
Oh my god. No,
Wisdom,
they're
right?
still a bit scared because of the lightning.
I got
Oh god, we all
Just be a
rolled
9,
low.
guys. Just be a 9. Be a 9. I mean,
Man.
be a 5, sorry, not 9.
Anybody's gonna give me a nat 20? I mean, I want to see a nat 20.
Whoa, Herbert! You see all
It happened.
Meets a beat. Meets a beat.
Equal or higher is a pass. So a 5 is a pass.
Yeah.
It's a pass.
Oh.
No roll, man!
Come on, guys, beat a 5. Beat a 5.
Wait. I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone pass.
Guys. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, a dragon tried to roar. It rolled a nat 1. The soldiers fighting him also rolled a nat 1. Similar score. Both are like, they're afraid of each other, but not afraid of the same.
No, you know why Leaf roll a charisma of 5? Because Tyrson in the void is banging on the shield where Icarus is meditating, and Tyrson is like, "You want me? Huh? You want me? Come and get me! Get my blood!" And he's probably like dangling his wang at Icarus because he's naked outside. So Icarus is probably like losing his concentration, and when he wanted to roar and intimidate everybody, he's like, "Rah!" And it's not so intimidating, and stuff like that. So everybody passed. Everybody passed. Okay. Okay. Leave. Last action.
Leave.
6 muted.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna fly down to the ground and polymorph into a human.
Oh.
You can do
But
that?
will make. But if you do that, it will make everybody, able to beat you up really bad.
Yeah, but my AC is like
20. I know.
23. So
Yeah.
on top of that, the only thing I miss is bite and
your breath weapon.
Scratch.
Breath weapon
Okay.
will not be able to use.
Yeah. You will still retain your HP. Your AC is higher, but you are humanoid though, so you can't really use much of your abilities like your wings, your claws, your breath weapon, and a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want?
I'll pass that then. I'll just another lightning storm. Who I can harass?
Is the lightning storm rechargeable or is it a normal attack?
It's a normal attack.
Oh,
the
okay.
lightning breath. The lightning breath is the one that needs a 5 and a 6 to recharge.
Yeah. So well, because I don't picking on Varus took a good hit. I'm actually gonna do a wing attack.
Tyrson doing this to Icarus now. That's why he lost concentration.
You know how much if this was run by me, then I would say that, you know what, Tyrson, maybe you are better than Velvet. Maybe I should think.
No. It's like Tyrson now is doing dirty dancing inside the void in front of Icarus.
Is he doing the dance where he drops some water on top of him from the very beginning? Like at the end, sitting on a chair and flexing his oily body.
Lightning 16, attack 17, lightning storm.
At Varus.
Okay, at Varus again. Okay, Rai roll again. DC 15 only for Varus and the unit.
Yep.
Okay, Riders fail. Okay, now Varus fail again. Okay, 16 divided by 2 is 8 HP damage only.
Yeah.
Yeah, your medallion absorbed the lightning.
Yep. Alright. And that's my turn.
Yeah, that's a turn. Okay, now it's Esmerelda. Okay, Esmeralda, you are actually there to actually assist Esmeralda Lightbringer. Esmeralda, you are there to actually assist Paiteon on the boat. However, due to the waves and the dragon flying over past every single time at high speed, it is really difficult to actually look. But what do you want to do first? If you want to do something, I switch over to the map and then let you decide what do you want to do.
All I can really do is aid. I mean, we're way too far, I imagine, for any spells to even.
Do you want to do your special skills? Like if you want to end it really fast, oh mother, please land. It's like death from above. Do something like that. But no.
Not yet. Not yet. She's still enjoying the sea. She's still handing out cookies and all that to the other dwarves.
Right. Esmeralda, go for wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
When the moment you see the dragon flying over past, when you look at the dragon flying, you are so happy. Your eyes shine. You're like, ah, a dragon! You are so happy to see a dragon.
I'm sort of like kind of jumping up and down slightly in the spot and sort of like clapping. It's like, yay!
He's like
so happy.
Oh, dragon! It's like you grab Paiteon by the collar. It's a dragon. It's so beautiful. It's so majestic.
Yeah, I grab Paiteon by the collar and I say, "It's so big and blue. It's so fluffy."
Thank you. With this
Oh,
bow.
fluffy. Oh my god.
You mean scaly?
It's like, that will make an excellent handbag.
Oh my god.
What is it possible
Okay, meanwhile-
to make clothing from a dragon's hide, like leather pants, handbags, and everything, and call it?
Oh no, just
and call
completely
it,
impractical stuff like high heel shoes, a
Oh yeah, you
handbag.
have to call it Gucci.
Okay, Zakaria and the unit. Okay, let's move on.
Zakaria, and everyone. I think I should be able to hit.
Yeah, you roll battle roll for everybody. Zakaria, Lina.
Yeah.
To oversee, then you can see from afar the whole battlefield.
Burst of charge, battle axe. Oh no! Oh, it's. What do you have? Wait, let me see. What is it called? What is it called? The dwarf army will be on the full defense mode, protecting Lina and Zaka. Well, Zaka will see what he can do because apparently the dwarf doesn't have melee range. Longbow. Okay. Zaka will longbow once. 14, 16,
Nope, doesn't hit.
hit.
Give me a 20.
Okay, one more time, extra attack. One more time, extra attack.
Nope,
No, also bow.
misses.
Okay. Lina will cast. What's that thing called again? Lina will cast. Sacred Flame, just for the sake of it. Because why the hell not?
I think it's too high up. 60 feet is your maximum range.
Yeah.
It's too high up. Can't even
Maybe
reach.
if you jump, maybe you get your ostrich to jump and you jump.
No, that Lina will just stay put. Lina will just stay put again with full defense. If they come any closer, then Lina will hit. So all the
Okay.
attack will be like this.
Alright, okay, Cornelius, your turn. You hold the dark blade. You notice that the dark blade starting to hum. It hums, it vibrates. It's tickling your behind. What are you gonna do?
Okay. It's still 80 feet high up, right?
Yes, you have to wait until it. Only Paiteon can force it to fall down until she hits or miss.
Okay, Cornelius will be together with the Chocobo, so I'm just gonna move them together as usual. But for my attack movement, I will do the same thing. Eldritch Blast and Hex because I already have my Hex on earlier on.
Yep.
What's my Eldritch Blast? Hold on here.
Yeah, we need to be at 20.
Wait.
Wait, you're level 5, right?
Okay, where's waiting? That's waiting to hit for the heck.
Showing anything? Is it showing anything?
Nope.
19.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you missed by one.
missed by one. Never mind.
Is Cornelius level 5?
I'm level 4. What do you
Oh,
mean by
okay,
level 5? Everyone's level 4 only.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's level 4 only.
Yeah, I thought
Okay,
if Cornelius is
any-
level 5, he can attack twice.
No,
Any more?
nothing. No, nothing.
Nothing,
That's
Okay.
my movement.
Alright, Restom Riders and Varus, you've been attacked many times with a dragon, but the medallion protects you and your men, Varus. It's like thanks to Icarus, you just managed to survive it, but for how long? What you do?
It's still not down yet, though. I am.
You
Gonna...
have to wait for Paiteon to drown it. You can ready action.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready in. Actually,
Alright,
ready in
okay.
action to move in and attack.
You can actually move, and then after that, once it's down, then you can attack. Then you just move first.
Hold on, I need to actually.
Yes, move closer, please do. Yes.
Yes, the only issue is we have been taking a lot of hits from it.
Yes.
However,
It's like your men are looking at you, Varus. So why are we running away from the source of the combat? We're supposed to charge at it.
yeah. Hey, not screw it. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, ready in action.
Right,
is
okay.
cool.
Okay, Paiteon. Durotan is unable to actually steer the boat properly. It's wobbly, left and right, left and right. It's really difficult to aim. Esmerelda is trying to actually hold the ballista while actually fangirling on the dragon at the same time. What are you gonna do?
So the ballista's ballista's already loaded, right?
Yeah, it's loaded. You only have 3 ammo.
Of course, could we assume that Ptyei'heon would have cast Seeking Projectile on the bolt before?
Yes. Mhm.
Alright. However, this attack's gonna be a disadvantage. Yes. Right?
You wanna risk it or wait until Durotan actually stable the boat?
God damn it, Durotan, stable the boat. I can't shoot with this kind of position. And keep your distance. I'm gonna ready in action for as soon as Durotan stables the boat to fire.
Alright. You have to wait for next round. Okay. Tabaxi infantries. You can only shoot up. What are you gonna do?
Well, we don't actually have any weapons that shoot distance-wise. Because we only have spears, and that's the only thing that we can do. Which means that we'll move closer. Where am I at? So, hang on. Select. We'll move closer. 1, 2, 3. Yep, brave warriors we're in. We still have to shoot at disadvantage because he's in the air, right? I want to see what Rhin'zey can do. Maybe he can use a spell. Let's see. Yeah, can I cast Bless with Rhin'zey?
No, you can.
Don't forget it's a concentration.
I'll concentrate on my top boxes. Up to 3 creatures, so 3. What the hell? Well, I got 30 of them, so how does that work?
No, you can't. That's why you just bless those that you can see. But it's alright, doesn't matter. But what's your that's it? That's your action, is it?
Hang on, I'm gonna
You
see if
roll
I
a
got any
fireball?
bonus action. Let's see what I'm gonna do. There's no. I'll use the action surge later on. I don't really need to use Daunting Roar right now.
Okay.
Let's see if I can use a maneuver. Nope, I'll use it later. Skip me, next turn.
Okay, dwarf warriors, yes.
They are still in the sky. I can't do shit. So it's like I'm just gonna defend, full defense. All the
Okay,
shield
alright.
up, all the shield up.
Okay, Orc Berserkers.
Orc Berserkers will dash, basically to here, and that's it.
Alright. Okay, Vadu.
Vadu will cast. Vadu will cast. Wait, I want to see how far can this shoot. 120
Sounds
feet.
like you're
Oh,
singing
okay.
a song.
Vadu will cast magic missile at 120 feet.
It's a hit. It's an auto hit. How many meeting? That's why you used up your spell slot. How many hits?
I'll cast it at my highest level, which is level 3.
Mhm.
Hold on, yeah. Let me. Where's my magic missile? Magic.
At level 3, so that's 1, 2, 3. 3d4
Wait.
plus 3.
Wait, I just realized the elves are the ones in the melee fighters, while the dwarves are the ranged fighters.
I make
So
my
there's a total of 7 HP damage. That's it. Okay, Leaf, you receive 7 HP damage.
No, hold on,
200.
wait.
Oh, okay.
4, 6, 8, 11. 11.
Oh, 11.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
two-
apparently it would count as 1d4 plus 1, not 3d4 plus 1, which is like
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah. It's a +1. It's actually +1 for each missile. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 1. My roll is awful, man. My rule is awful.
So total is 11, right?
Yeah, total is 11.
Okay. 277 HP minus 11. Okay. Now Vadu's turn.
Oh, no, Vadu done already. Vadu done.
Okay. Now Orc Archers, your turn.
Orc archers will whoops. Will dash. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and they will go up here and set up position on basically using this house as cover so they can set position to fire since it's like high altitude and everything.
Too far though. I don't think the dragon probably gonna reach you.
Is it too far though?
Total.
Even-
Yeah, you're probably gonna shoot with disadvantage,
yeah,
but with a bonus though. +2 bonus. That's it.
yeah.
Disadvantage with +2 bonus.
Okay, I'll just shoot. Where is the short bow barrage? So here's 1, and here's 2. Is any of them a hit?
Oh, obviously it's a hit. Yeah.
Okay, so and all cut is like fire. As like pow
Okay.
pow 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 pow.
Leaf. Suddenly you see a number of arrows suddenly appear from the sky from a distance, and then hit your wings, thighs, and everything else for 24 piercing damage. 266 minus 24. Now, but not enough to actually drop the dragon to the ground. And now, shield defenders. You're supposed to be defending Varus. For every attack, you just suck it up.
Oh, okay.
Just move closer to Varus and just full defense.
Okay. Well, alrighty then. Is the dragon sort of? I'm assuming the dragon looks like it's. That's not an arrow. I'm assuming it's flying in that direction.
No, it's always flying around in a circle. It's never stationary.
Okay, because I can do that, but that leaves me vulnerable to attack from behind.
That's okay. As long as you move in front of him, it should be alright.
Okay.
Because the one from behind is only for foot soldiers, not for flying opponents.
Okay, so there I'm facing that direction then, with full defense. But if I get attacked behind me, basically that will be my entire unit wiped.
Right,
So
now
let's hope
round
that doesn't
3.
happen.
Okay, round 3. Rabbit folk, your turn.
Attack on the.
You still have full health, so you can still
Yeah, I
use your
know.
skill.
One attack. Nope.
Nope.
Attack. Second attack. Yeah, 23 is a hit.
That's so funny. The sound effects.
29.
Ooh.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Ooh.
24.
Okay, leave 39, 39, 242 minus 39. Now, Durotan,
Mhm.
have to steer. Now for your turn to steer the boat.
Okay.
Paiteon screaming.
Can I?
Paiteon and Esmerelda screaming, controlling the ballista.
Can I get an assistance from this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy when it comes to steering the boat?
They're already giving you the +2 bonus only. That's about it.
Each basically giving me a +2.
No.
bonus.
There's a +2.
Okay.
Only one. Only All of them giving you a +2. That's about it. To your dexterity, to your
Oh.
sailing skill.
Okay, here we go. Oh man, I have no inspiration to spare, no nothing.
No inspiration.
Yeah, I got no inspiration. Wait, if it's a +2, that's a 10. Wait, that's 10, 11.
11.
Oh, okay.
That's 11.
All of them are.
Yeah, unless Esmeralda want to go and assist.
Oh, okay. Esmeralda, do you want to assist?
Well, I would imagine that I'll probably be better assisting Pantheon with the shot.
Oh yeah.
Like, you
yeah.
do as
True.
many piloting checks, but
True.
she can only do 3 attack checks, so...
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Since
Alright.
Paiteon was on ready action, now or never.
Okay, I have to wait for Paiteon. Paiteon, you can still feel the boat is not moving properly. Okay, Leaf, Dragon, attacking the small boat or on land?
Honestly, I don't think a boat is a big threat of a dragon, so I'm gonna leave the boat alone.
Okay, right.
I suppose until the boat does something that you may
Yeah.
consider dangerous, then...
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
feel a very sharp pain in your back, I think that's when you know.
So I'm gonna move around here, around that area. I'm gonna cast Lightning Storm
Mhm.
on the
Classic.
dwarves. This is like it's warming up for a big finale. This roll 20 is lagging.
Yeah, Baba Yaga's gonna be so happy when she gets to eat dragon heart. Dragon heart stew.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the roll to come up.
Yeah, sorry.
Hmm.
Is it showing anything? It's not showing anything.
I haven't rolled yet, sorry.
Oh. Basically, to give everyone an idea of what's happening while it's happening.
Yeah. Okay. Right. On who again?
On the dwarves.
Oh, the dwarfs. All right.
It's a 3 though.
Okay.
It's a 3.
No. You don't look at the attack. You
Oh.
look at the dexterity saving throw. That's all you need to look at.
Oh, okay.
Okay, dwarfs. Roll DC 15 dex save. And also for Zakaria.
Oh, DC save for Zakaria. Wait, hold on. I
And-
think my roll. I rewrote my roll 20 because it's lagging super hard. Lagging super hard.
Okay.
You cannot use your pad for roll 20.
No. I tried. It's not stable. It's not stable.
I roll, huh? Okay, I roll for them.
Okay, you roll, Herbert. You roll.
Dex
Okay.
15, pass. Zakaria, exclamation mark.
Zakaria.
I'm gonna go in a dive and do flyby attack.
Okay. Zakaria received a damage though, 18.
To Varus.
Minus 18.
Tell me when you want me to roll.
Right, the roll?
I pick Varus and because I can pick 2 targets as I throw them. So it's going to be Varus, and on the way out will be the archers of the orcs.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, units. Varus unit. 86. Okay, roll damage. Okay, it's already rolled 12 plus 30.
Yep, I'll do the damage. Whoever's controlling the orcs of the archers need to roll as well. Because I can pick 2 targets with this ability.
There's a flyby, yeah?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
total is 42 HP damage for the Varus unit and also the Orc Archers.
Alright. Right. Do I roll the 8d6?
No, you don't have to because the damage is already there. Damage 12 plus 30 is already 42.
Okay, too easy.
That's it. You already 2 actions.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Okay. Esmeralda, what do you want to do?
Oh, I will assist Paiteon in aiming.
Alright, okay, we're gonna assist then. Then she won't have the disadvantage. Okay, Zakaria. Okay, probably won't do much. Oh yeah. Zakaria will probably be using the longbow. Let me roll.
I'm shaking really badly right now. I don't know why.
Okay. Normal. Nope, miss and miss. Shit. Okay, Lina, nothing?
Lina will. Oh wait, if that's the case, Lina can do this. Lina shall bless everyone. Bless everyone.
Alright. That means Zakaria would have gotten the. Okay, I'm gonna be rolling a 1d4. Roll 1d4.
Herbert, I will bless. Zakaria.
Oh, that means the longbow actually hits the dragon twice.
Oh, nice. Hold on. Let me
Okay.
roll back 18, 19. Where's the 19?
Okay. Okay, total 16 HP damage.
16? Too easy.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, 16
Who,
from
me?
the dwarf. No, Zakaria used the longbow, attacked
Oh.
twice, and hit the dragon twice for 16 HP damage.
Okay. So Lina will.
Okay. Alright, Cornelius, your turn.
Wait. Herbert is still high up, right? He's still high up, right? I can't.
Yeah, still high up.
Yeah.
I can't exactly hit, so I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast again. And it's like, I'll just keep him around, surround him, make sure he doesn't deal any more damage, and I'll just cast Eldritch Blast because that's the only, not the only, but the one that. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, never mind.
Because that's for one.
Okay, you shoot up. You hit air. You hit one of the poor birds trying to run away from the dragon and kill it instead. Done. That's it. Yeah, rest them riders, your turn.
You've killed Roadrunner, and now he's like a crispy chicken on the floor.
Okay, rest them
You
riders.
changed it. Oh, thanks.
Rest them riders.
They drive.
Yeah, sorry, hold on. I'm just fixing something. Because I was just thinking right now. Yeah, I'll just leave it as the raid action for the longsword flurry because they can't do much other than stare menacingly at the flying dragon 80 feet above them.
Okay, ready then. Paiteon, you have no disadvantage. What do you want to do?
Disadvantage. I'll take it. Hold on.
You aim. You look at the viewfinder. You look at the cross that the dwarf put into the front of the ballista, and you aim at the dragon.
Is it a Mercedes? Is it a Mercedes cross?
Are you ready? You see the dwarf behind you adjusting the sails.
And...
Ooh.
Oh,
cool.
28.
That is.
Hey, alright. Okay, dragon, the moment you actually attack the riders and also the orc archers, suddenly, out of the blue, from within the ocean area, from the sea, you see a shining object striking you, hitting you squarely on the chest and penetrating your hide, and flew so far towards the forest, towards the mountain, and vanished completely, dropping you completely to the ground, and you receive 71 HP damage.
Seeking
Let me.
Wait. Seeking
Oh,
projectiles.
shit.
Yeah, seeking projectiles. And he rolled a
What's the
bomb.
total damage?
Wait. 71 times 2. 71 times 2. Wait.
Wait. Let Rai calculate.
Wait, I think
It's 142. It's 100 and
double the damage.
it's 142.
Wait,
It's 142.
Wait. Right, what's the total?
71. It didn't calculate a crit because I didn't code that in. But didn't you say that instead of rolling double the dice, it's just double the damage rolled?
Is it doubled already or not yet doubled?
No, it's not yet doubled.
Okay, so 142.
Yep, 142 damage.
Alright, 142. Okay, alright. Those there was actually like Reddit action, which is like Varus, and then the spearmen, and also the dwarves, and also for Rhin'zey. Right.
Take a swing, boys.
Alright, okay. Alright, right. Reston Riders.
Reston Riders, they rolled a 24. Click on
Still above HP, is it? Oh my god.
Click on the word attack for the damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering if a 24 actually hits knowing a dragon.
Yeah, it's attack. It's a hit. It's a hit. Even if this was an ancient dragon, you'll still hit it. 35.
So what's that about having 300 HP again?
Okay. Alright. And then after that, okay, the dwarves and Rhin'zey.
Is the dragon still in the air?
No, he's
No,
on
he
the
fell.
ground. He fell. He
Oh,
fell on the
okay.
ground.
Okay.
He fell on the ground. Took a 142 damage from a seeking projectile coming from the sea direction.
Interesting. All right.
So now,
Is it my turn then?
Yeah, it's your turn, and then after that, then it's dwarves.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move closer to the dragon, so we're within 10 feet, which is I don't know where, but I'll move close enough to 10 feet with myself. Is that 10 feet? That should be 10 feet.
Yeah.
It's okay, doesn't matter because in combat, it doesn't really matter for now. Just roll to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna
You and your
use
Tabaxi charge straight towards the dragon.
spear formation. We're gonna multi-attack. So, 1. It's lagging. That one hits.
Yep.
So I'll roll attack for that one.
Mm-hmm.
21 piercing.
Okay, you pierce it.
I'll roll again for second attack. That one doesn't. No, wait.
There's no second attack.
Bless is on. Bless is on.
Yeah, bless is on. Roll 1d4.
He only picked 3 of the people in the group. He didn't pick himself.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, I
Alright.
picked my tabaxis. So
Okay.
yeah.
No,
So
it
that
doesn't work
hits-
for it doesn't work for formation that way. Only for you. It's only for yourself.
Oh,
But it's
for
okay.
myself.
You
Alright.
you speared the dragon. He actually screams in pain. But with all your spears embedded into his skin, you notice that his eyes started to glow, and you notice that his skin started to actually regenerate. Okay. After that, now the dwarven warriors. Dwarf, Jan, what do you do?
Yeah, he's down right. He's down right.
Yeah, down. Yep.
Right over down here for defeat. They
The wings! Chop the wings off!
battle axe above 1. Wait, they
Ooh.
multi-attack, right?
They charged in with the tiny feet.
Okay, 31, that's a
Wait,
hit.
did it berserk charge? Oh, there's berserk. Don't go in that show! Don't go in that show! Oh wait.
Oh, charge. Charge!
Then attack above. Then attack with 31 HP, 31 damage. Then the attack will be 24 slashing damage.
Okay. 31, huh?
24, 24.
24, okay, alright.
That's 31 to hit.
Okay, alright. Okay, alright. After you slash, you notice skin and bones chipping. But it doesn't seem to die. You notice that Zakaria. Even Rhin'zey also, when you stab the spear right at his eye, it just blinks. It's still alive. Okay, Orc Berserkers, your turn.
Okay, the Orc Berserkers they saw like the shot coming, and now the dragon is down. They'll be like, charge! So they will be going, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's, 4, that's 5, and here, and they will attack.
Okay.
Attack with their attack first with this, and then with the battle axe. So
Alright.
battle axe damage is 22 a hit. That's obviously
Yeah, it's obviously a hit.
a hit, and he takes 29 damage. Their job is they want to chop the wings, like chop this wing completely, so he can like never fly.
Alright. Okay. You actually tried to chop the wing. You did actually like chip off the wing, but you notice that it's still not dead yet. But Vadu Greylock, what do you do?
Vadu will cast what? Hit. Fucking fireball on his head.
Okay, alright.
Wait, where's my fireball? Fireball
Fireball or fireball?
Ball.
Oh, okay, alright.
Bolu.
Okay.
Bola.
You better make sure nobody is within the blast radius.
Oh, just on the head.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Where is it?
The head,
Yeah,
that's where Rhin'zey is.
Okay, maybe not anywhere near maybe the neck area. I don't know.
The tail. Yeah,
Okay, the tail.
Yeah, it's alright.
He will be behind here. Here, then he will cast. Just
Alright,
behind the Chocobo's armies. Just behind the Chocobo's
Okay, you
armies.
shoot the fireball. You actually chip off a huge chunk of meat, burn it completely, but you notice that it's actually like not dead, even not dead. Okay, orc archers on top of the burned tower. You notice there are too many people on the ground. Shooting your arrows now, it's gonna be area of effect.
So they will attempt to shoot this spot here, the one I'm tagging, which is, since nobody is there, they will attempt to shoot his tail in an attempt to pin the tail
Where the
ground.
fireball explosion was.
Yeah,
Where the fireball explosion was. Okay, roll to it.
Okay.
I thought Cordelia is in the town, but okay.
It'll take few days to reach.
Mm-hmm.
This happened the moment they left.
Yeah. Basically,
Okay,
they will use this, and since they are above health, so that's 21 plus. Where is? Here we are. And
that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a
damage.
21. 21 plus 25. That's 44. Isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's 44 damage.
44. Okay, you injure it. Seriously injured. Okay, shield defenders. You see an opportunity. Do you charge?
Yes. The house there, I'm assuming it's all debris. I can actually walk.
It's all debris. You can charge in. Everybody else is doing it.
Okay. Yep. So, if you refer to the GIF I put in, that's pretty much.
Yes.
Yes. The elves will charge in and break dance as they slice and dice the crap out of.
Okay. You put your shield up, your spears down, you quickly charge.
As charging in, Elgin will cast Fairy Fire. So that way giving them advantage on their attacks. Then as they blow, because they have double pike, they have 2 pike fury attacks, so they have double attack. So that's 4 attack. Well, 4 clicks. So that'll be 17, and that would be a 34.
A nat 20. A nat 20. I love a nat 20.
Yeah, right. Okay, roll on the net. 16, 17, 17.
Oh, so
it doesn't have any dexterity. The dexterity drops it.
So that's the 17, and that's the 34 underneath it.
Okay, wait. Let me just do this. Plus.
It's okay. You don't have to plus it. The damage is actually quite high. You stab it, blood gushing out. But meanwhile, inside the void itself, Tyrson, you notice that Icarus is slow. You notice his body twitching. You notice Icarus' body is twitching. You notice that his left arm is bleeding. You notice his eyes is bleeding, and you see that, and you notice that blood is gushing out from his lips, but he's not waking up. And you actually banging on the spear itself, doing a number of things to actually make Icarus actually lose his concentration. But you notice that Icarus, his arms, his fingers, is slowly being cut off. You're not too sure what is going on. But when you look behind you at the mirror itself, you can see from the eyes of Icarus, you can see the elf, the dwarfs, rabbit folks, Varus and Elgin and others actually like killing Icarus from the outside. But you also notice one other thing, Tyrson. Abigail's wings, fingers, horns, necks, ears, slowly disintegrating one by one until to the point that she might die if somebody cut off her head completely. But Icarus here is also dying. So, Tyrson, what do you want to do?
So, I've been banging and all that, and because there's a force field around it, I can't do anything about it. So, I would like. How many turns do I have?
This is already fourth turn.
No. How
but-
many turns I'm allowed to take?
Okay, how many turns you're allowed to take? 4 turns, 4 actions.
Okay. And so basically, you put me in a rough position. So I'm going to, do a perception check of that. No. Alright, that's one. So I would like to do Arcana to figure out where the source of the shield is coming from. Does that do anything? Oh no.
You look around. The pedestal itself, you notice that there are similar emblems, symbols that indicates that this pillar requires almost 5 medallions. Medallions they have seen before that Waruay have held previously before this. But you don't have any medallion with you. Remember, you are completely naked. But from the perception, from the mirror, you can see Icarus and the other rabbit folks riding chocobos. You notice that your family sword at her side, and you notice and you can feel it humming. You can hear its voice, the voice from the sword, like saying something to Cornelius, but Cornelius couldn't hear it, but you could.
What it says, the voice.
Okay, roll for perception again. The voice actually like speaks out, and it says, "Use me, release me."
I scream, release the sword, attack me through the portal by yelling.
You went to the way mirror itself, and you
Yeah.
bang on it, and you scream out loud, "Use it!" You scream, "Use it!" But meanwhile, Cornelius, it's your turn. Roll for perception with advantage.
The sword comes to life, floats in front. It's like, looks like you're trying to kill a dragon. Would you like some help today?
21.
Hey, Cornelius, when you actually like look at the dragon's tail is completely disintegrated, its wings cut off, its neck almost decapitated itself, but nothing seems to be killing this dragon. The dragon seems to be swarming and it's about to fly off again. But you notice that the blade, the dark blade, is humming. It is vibrating on your back, your hand holding its hilt. You actually sense something. You hear a voice from the blade saying something to you. Use me, release me, end the dragon's life, suck its soul. its soul will be mine. What do you do, Cornelius?
Jan.
And Cornelius is like, standing there while everybody's battering the
Wait.
Titan.
Oh,
Cornelius is like,
shit! Sorry, I was muted. I was like trying to tell you how exaggerating I was trying to do, but then I realized I was muted. Okay, I was like, I should be able to jump from the chocobo to the dragon, right?
Yeah, easy. You jump in slow motion towards the dragon.
Then
You
I
remove
jump
the
onto
blade slowly, is it?
Yeah, I just pull out. I just pull out already. I just pull out while I'm jumping. Then as I go to the where I think the heart is. I don't know where the dragon's anatomy is. I just assume where the heart is, and I was like stabbing, like pierce through it, like very very hardly pierce through it. Wait,
Right.
okay, let me roll for the sword. But Herbert, you did not give me the swords.
It's okay, just do it.
He used the sword to poke.
Just roll.
Do you see it?
Oh,
Do you
God.
see? Is there anything?
Okay.
I already
Just
clicked.
okay. Alright. You take out the sword. You actually like stab it. The moment you stab it, you notice that there's a huge dark globe suddenly engulf you while everybody else was actually busy. And then the dragon stopped moving. But Cornelius, you notice you see yourself in the dark void, unsure of what's going on. You see a bright light in the distance within the complete darkness within this void itself. You're floating as if that there is no gravity at all. What do you want to do? You see the bright light in the distance. You don't see anything else around you.
Oh no, did I just die? Oh no, did I... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Swim? I don't even know. Is it even the word swim? Swim over it?
Alright, you swim. Roll for athletic.
Wait, hold on. My roll 20 is a bit lagging. Athletic. It's a 0. Do I
The
get
sword,
anything?
the sword floats together with you as you swim towards. It smiles. It laughs. Yes, head towards the source of your anger, Cornelius. Strike
Anger?
Icarus.
What?
Strike Icarus where he stands. Finish it. Regain your former glory. And Tyrson, you see something actually coming in from within, and knocking you down. You're already very exhausted yourself, almost to the point of death. You fell on the floor. But in front of you, you see Cornelius with a dark blade. Cornelius, you're actually surprised to actually see Tyrson on the floor, bloodied, bruised. But what surprises you, Cornelius, is that at the other side of the cage is the same blue dragon which you and your friends have completely destroyed and killed. But you notice that this dragon is also dying. You can see its wing clipped, chopped into pieces, its tail completely disintegrated. Perhaps by a blast, you can smell the smoke of burnt meat from the dragon. You can see his horn broken, arms, flesh completely dismembered. But you see a completely naked Tyrson on the floor, tired. But other than that, Cornelius, you also see Icarus mumbling to himself, kneeling.
Well, before I take notice of Icarus, I see the very naked what's it called again? Tyrson in front of
Go
me.
for wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saver. Yeah, hold on, yeah. Hold on, wisdom. Once only, right?
You ignore Tyrson. Tyrson, you notice Cornelius' eyes is actually filled with anger. Cornelius, you hold the dark blade. You ignore Tyrson. You see Icarus. You actually leap up above Tyrson itself and stab the sword deep into the spear, and you landed on top of it, smashing and smashing the spear with the dark sword, ignoring Tyrson completely. Okay, Tyrson, what do you want to do?
Because she's smashing the black sphere. It's like, yes, that's right. That has to happen.
Do it. Give in
Do
to your
it.
hatred.
Do it.
Do it.
Flame.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, Tyrson, roll for persuasion.
Do it.
Roll for persuasion on Cornelius.
Yep.
Do it. Use your anger. Okay, Cornelius, roll for wisdom saving throw again.
Wait, hold on, yeah.
Roll the nat one.
Okay, still fail. Still fail also. But now, Cornelius, you're smashing the blade onto the spear itself. Icarus is bleeding. You can see him puking blood. He slowly looks up to you. His eyes, you notice one of his eyeballs is missing, slowly dripping out from his socket. Roll for strength saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Strength save. Oh my god, I don't have strength though. Hold on. Oh no! Protecting, do not lag, please. Oh my god. Strength save, strength. Okay.
Go, pass. The spear dissipates.
Yes.
Then you fall in. The blade, Icarus, slowly turned to you and said, Cornelius, stop! But before you could do
Do
anything,
it.
you stab. Okay, Tyrson, roll for persuasion again.
Do it.
Do it.
Eat.
Beaten by a mere man.
You are the one that.
You stab Icarus through the back, straight to his
Did I
stomach.
stab him? I did not stab him. Oh, wait, I think it's because of my wisdom, right?
Yes,
Okay.
you
I
stab
didn't
him.
want to stab him, but then yeah.
He's like,
you notice that his blood gurgles from his mouth, and he looks to you, Cornelius. Cornelius, why?
Then I awoke and take a bite out of
what, Cornelius?
No,
Not Cornelius?
no. Take a bite out of
The old man.
the old man to consume.
Okay. And you take a bite from him while
Do
he's
it.
actually vulnerable. It's like Cornelius, you see Tyrson, the naked Tyrson, suddenly grab Cornelius' Icarus on the neck and bite him. And after that, you look at Tyrson. You don't even bother to stop him. But, Cornelius, you actually smiled. You actually smiled the moment you actually stabbed him with the dark blade. The dark blade whispers to your ears and says, yes, yes, yes.
I say to Cornelius, give me the sword and I will finish this for you.
Okay, Cornelius,
I-
you'll probably
Let me
refuse.
roll. Let me
You'll
roll
probably
for
refuse to
wisdom.
give the sword because the
Let me
sword is
roll for
broken
wisdom.
control. Oh, pass.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You will never give the sword to Tyrson. Oh,
This
cannot.
is the sword that I find, and this will be the sword that I will use to destroy all evil. Do not stop me, Tyrson.
I am not gonna stop you. I'm gonna help you.
My apprentice.
Oh my god, no!
You should be known as.
I do not come
Stop.
back and play just for my character to become another Anakin Skywalker. No!
Okay, Cornelius, you see the lifeless body of Icarus slowly slide out from the tip of your blade, fell out the stairs, and down, blood gushing out. And then he looks up to you, Cornelius, and then he said, Why? Why? And then after that, the blade on your right hand, you notice something. The moment his life force fades. Okay, roll 5d6, please.
Ooh, me?
Yes. You have absorbed 26 souls from
Oh,
Icarus'
dear
body
God.
alone
Oh dear God.
into the dark blade. You notice the dark blade suddenly like whisper, Yes, yes, you are the true heir. Not him. Your eyes look at Tyrson, the blade telling you to turn your face towards Tyrson. Not him. He is a failure, but you will be my greatest. And then after that, you notice a bright light started to appear. You see Aab'Shagua like screaming in pain on the other side of the cage. Tyrson, you can feel her pain They are still killing her from the outside. You can still see orcs, dwarves, knights like killing her.
I
Slowly dying.
turn to Cordelius. Help me smash this gate and free
Cornelius.
both of us.
Cornelius can't hear you because Cornelius now is engulfed in a huge spell, and the spell that engulfed Cornelius earlier on has now taken over Cornelius. And Cornelius, you can see that somehow your furry feet started to extend, your furry
Oh dear
fingers
God.
started to change into a human flesh, and then you drop the blade on the floor with a loud clang. Tyrson, you try to bang, but nothing you can do from the outside could do anything to Cornelius. But your attention was just too much to Aab'Shagua, as Aab'Shagua is slowly being murdered. But Cornelius, you are now slowly changing into your human form.
Am I able to grab the sword? Because she dropped it?
No, you can't, because the
Okay.
field itself is
Okay.
preventing you from doing so.
Okay, I'm gonna change it to my rabbit. I mean, I'm gonna.
Yes. Take out your other form, and I'll remove it.
Hold on. Let me. I haven't uploaded yet. Just give me a sec. Meanwhile, Herbert. Just meanwhile.
Yeah.
Just meanwhile.
Meanwhile, okay, there's no meanwhile because from the ocean, Paiteon knows that she managed to strike a direct hit on the dragon, dropping it as the sheet. She and Esmerelda and Durotan see the dragon crash hard into the village of Vau. And in the distance, Esmeralda and the others could actually see a number of troops charging to the dragon and stabbing it and killing it to death, hacking it to death. And this is when Durotan, you actually bring the boat towards the wharf itself, and then tie the boat and quickly head towards the dragon. As you notice, a number of people, dwarf, men, elves, half elves, even Varus and Elgin. Varus you have not seen for so long, like Durotan, riding there, bleeding, bruised, burned, but smiling as Varus actually looks to you in the distance.
I go first to
Durotan,
Varus so I can help him out and say, "Good to see you in this field of combat, my brother in arms. You will be..."
Step down. He stepped down from his horse. He gave you a hug. It's good to see you again, my friend.
I hope I'm not late for the slaughter. We shall feast on dragon meat tonight.
No, something is wrong, Durotan. The dragon ceased to die. It is still regenerating. We are stopping it from flying off. You notice the dwarf and a number of orcs. Orcs that you know. The orcs looks to you and say, "Wow, Durotan! Durotan! Held down the wings! Held it down!"
I'm coming! As I basically go pick up my shield and his index, I turn to Varus. I'm like, "Chop down! Chop him off to little pieces! That's the only way we can kill him!" As he start chopping off on any of the wings. He'll just gonna pick a side, start chopping and chopping and chopping and chopping nonstop. As he screams "Chop him off! Chop him
Okay,
off!"
you stay there, you're still chopping. Yeah. Paiteon, you stood on the boat, aiming the ballista directly at the dragon, just in case it's going to fly away. But Esmerelda, you step off from the boat, you head towards the dragon. You notice a bunch of people, men, dwarves, elves, and orcs working together. The stories that your grandmother or Baba Yaga, your mother, tells you probably a little bit off. Because dwarves working together with orcs, elves with orcs, and working together with dwarves doesn't make sense. But
basically, any race working with orcs is just suspicious.
You smiled. Something out of the ordinary. And you are really happy that your mother actually let you out from your small little hut, following her to different locales every single time. And when you look at the poor dragon, you look at his eyes. The eyes seems to be lifeless. But at the same time, roll for insight.
Okay. Hopefully I don't get a 1 here. Oh, okay. That will do.
I don't see the rolls though. What do you get?
He got 23.
23.
Yeah.
Oh, 23.
Why
Okay,
didn't
you
it pop
notice?
up?
Yeah, it didn't pop up. You notice one thing though, Esmeralda.
Hmm.
The dragon is crying. Crying not because it's defeated, but it's crying in pain. As if that all the torture that it's actually receiving right now. But you heard stories about this blue dragon, though, massacring and killing the Tabaxis and the Leonins. It's like flying around, probably trying to destroy everything. But you can see the eyes of the dragon. It's not the eyes of a killer, perhaps, but you are unsure.
是不是？
Hmm. As we will come out towards land, was the dragon attacking, or is it just being constantly
What?
attacked?
They're constantly attacking. Constantly attacking.
Oh.
Okay, now it's Jan's turn to mute. Okay, constantly
Okay,
attacking.
As see that, and after seeing what's happened, Esmeralda she's a nice, naive girl. She's going to walk over there near the rest of them. She's going to raise her staff with a bright light come out of it, and she's going to with her spell, which is a affirmatory presentation, basically make her voice louder, and she's going to say, in like a gentle voice, but it's really loud, "Enough!"
Okay, you speak it up. Now roll for intimidation for everybody to hear with advantage.
I do have the spell command, but I don't think it will work against armies. So
No.
okay, yep. So what was it? Sorry.
Intimidation with advantage.
Okay, yep. 20. Did that pop
Right.
up? Or is they not popping
Yeah.
up?
Very slow for me. Okay, the moment you actually say enough, the soldiers, the orcs, the dwarves, the elves, the half elves, everybody just stop looking at you. And then Varus turns to you, and even Elgin, another elf, nicely dressed this time, but wearing like a druidic staff, walks over to you. And then Elgin, this man, this elf, walks up to you and said, "You must be the one that I heard so much about. The one that she said that we're supposed to meet." And then Varus, after getting off from the horse, hugged Durotan quickly put down the dragon with the remaining strength of his fellow orcs. Then Varus walks over to you, Esmeralda, and said, "You are Esmeralda. You are the one they were supposed to meet."
She does like a little like curtsy and bow towards him.
And then you see Varus and Elgin bow their heads to you. "So you are the Esmeralda. Ah, such." And then you see Varus actually lift up your hand and then kiss the top. Such beauty, such mannerism.
I sort of blush and turn my head slightly.
Ah, indeed, your mother would have been proud. Me and Elgin, he points. We seek the great one, Baba Yaga, out, but at a cost, of course. She requests for certain stuff which we could not give at most, but we had to in order to stop the dragon from rampaging in this kingdom. But she told us about you, and I couldn't believe it until I saw that the rumors are true. You are indeed the flower among all flowers. Roll for insight.
Oh God. 23.
Okay. You look at Varus. Varus is obviously like flirting with you, but you see Elgin putting his staff on Varus' chest, and Elgin turns to Varus and said, "You can stop it now, friend. You don't have to go that far." Then Varus looks to Elgin and turns to you, and then he bows his head to you. "Apologies, Lady Esmeralda, of my attitude. But it is great that you're here. Your mother would request this dragon. Its bones, its horns will be given to her."
Yes. And I look to the creature and look back and say, it's time that we put this poor creature out of its misery. And
Yes.
I will walk past them and slowly walk past the troops with my staff still sort of bright light coming from the top of it, slowly walking past each and every one, a troop, and giving them a little nod and like of approval, tapping my hand on their shoulder. It's like saying, like essentially saying, like, you did a good job, but without saying any words. And I'll go to where the head of the dragon, and I will brush some of the dirt off the top and say, "You poor creature, it is time you sleep now." And I will pull a leaf, a petal out of my book between my two fingers, and I will blow it in
Hey,
towards
can I
the
interrupt
wind.
you just there? And it's like, shouldn't Rhin'zey be the one to do it? After all, it's his village, and this village got burnt, so it's one of us.
Esmeralda, as you're about to do it,
You don't even know what he's gonna do.
suddenly you see this Leonin walks past you, walk over to you and said, "Wait." And then you turn to see this Leonin, bruised, bloody, burnt, was roundly angry, staring at you. So what do you do?
So he just walked up and's like stopping in front of me.
Mhm.
I say,
Yes.
Just a sec to pull up my sheet and say, it's okay. Rest. There is no more what swords and axes and bows can do to this creature. It is beyond what you are capable of doing. It is time to put it out of its misery and send it back from its fame.
Did you just say that I'm not capable?
Okay.
What makes you
Rhin'zey,
think that?
you see this beautiful woman actually is like telling this dragon to actually rest and sleep. You see the dragon slowly closing its eyes as it's slowly being chopped into pieces. You notice that your blade, your daikatana, glows white when you approach Esmeralda. But you see the dragon is like not dead yet. So Rhin'zey, what do?
I want to do this as a symbolic gesture. I want to pull out my daikatana and I'll kill the dragon. Put it in its resting place for once and for all.
So you chop off his head.
This is for my people. Yes.
Alright. Okay, Esmeralda, the moment you actually told the dragon to actually rest, the dragon didn't actually close his eyes to go peacefully, but suddenly you see this Leonin took out his blade in swift motion and cut off and decapitate the dragon's head as it slowly rolls to the other side. But the moment, Rhin'zey, you do that, that is when Tyrson, as you were slowly looking at Cornelius, started changing from a rabbit folk into a human. That is when you suddenly turn and see Aab'Shagua on the other side of the cage, looks at you, and then she said, "Goodbye, Tyrson." And then after that, you see she closed her eyes and then dies.
Dear my good friend.
And then after that, you see her body suddenly dissipates into a cloud of dust. She didn't say, "No, no, this is not the way for me to go. No, 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 Mrs. Stark, no." No, she didn't say that. But she just said goodbye to you and then disappeared into a cloud of dust. And then she's completely gone. But what surprises you other than the death of this dragon? Somebody must have killed her from the other side. But when you actually turn, you see Cornelius change into what seems to be
a were-dragon? She's a were-human.
Cornelius, I'm going to remove this Cornelius.
See, when a human bites a non-humanoid, they have a chance of turning into a were-human.
I'm going to look for a human image to replace, since Yan is unable to.
Yeah, she's got one.
Yeah, she's got one actually.
No, I already got one. I already uploaded.
Yeah.
I already uploaded.
Where is it?
It's on my Cornelius. What is it called?
Character
It's on my
sheet, character
Cornelius
sheet.
character sheet.
Okay. Are you gonna drag it
Do you
up?
want me? Oh, okay. I'll drag it. I'll drag it out. There is a. Wait, why isn't this one?
Oh yeah, it happens. Herb, you're gonna have to drag it for
Oh
Herb.
my
Yeah,
god! Now I'm multiplying. Now I'm just multiplying.
Where is
You have to.
Oh, no.
You'll have to drag it for Herb. It happens once before.
Yeah, I already up. I already uploaded.
No, I think already uploaded. Already uploaded. It's just taking time. But Tyrson, you see this humanoid form of Cornelius appear before you. He looks really handsome. Yes, really extremely good looking. And then this Cornelius, because his clothes was very small for rabbit folk, this person completely ripped the clothes, the boots and everything. And now you are looking at this really beautiful, handsome man, completely naked, the same as you. And then you're probably going to say, wow, you can really dance. No, you didn't say that. But, Tyrson, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna just chuckle and said, I had a feeling you were telling me the truth when a long time ago you were a human being got transformed. But I didn't believe you, but now I did. I wish we can sit down and have bugs
Could you just give me
together.
a new character sheet so I can just upload it?
It's okay. I'm just going to drag in some random good-looking guy.
Damn it! I want to show my fabulous blonde hair. Let me do it. Damn it!
Oh, just let Cornelius do it.
Okay.
It's the reveal. This is what
What?
we're revealing.
It's alright.
Like despite me turning back, I'm still stuck as a rabbit head. I'm still stuck as a rabbit. How did this happen?
You're
Maybe-
even cuter than a rabbit.
Right. Okay, Tyrson, when you were talking to Cornelius, suddenly you notice that your finger slowly dissipates and turning into dust. And then you can see your toes slowly turning into dust. And then the dust, Cornelius, you actually see Tyrson's body slowly turning into dust. And you see that the dust actually flew towards the glass window behind you. And then Tyrson, as you slowly turn into dust. But meanwhile, while the others were on top of the dragon, Rhin'zey, after you stab the dragon on the neck, you notice that the body slowly dissipates and disintegrates. And the only thing you see was its body decompose, leaving only bones. But in the middle of the body itself, you see, everybody notice, those that knows Tyrson, Durotan, Rhin'zey, Varus, Elgin, and even Cornelius, you suddenly snap out of it. You're on top of the remains of the dragon, but to everybody's surprise, when they notice that it is no longer Cornelius, the rabbit folk, standing on top of the dead dragon, but it is an actual handsome man. And the female human warriors of the Synapse Head, with their shield, they're looking at you, and Elga noticed, they were saying, "Oh my!" And then even the Chocobo riders, looking at Cornelius and said, "What have you done to Cornelius?" The rabbit folk actually scream out. But Cornelius, as you stand on top of the dragon, your blade, your dark blade, still on your hand, but you're holding it, and in a stabbing motion from top to bottom, you are lying on top, you're standing on top of an unconscious Tyrson, completely naked. Now, Cornelius, what do you want to do? I'm gonna go from left to right.
Am I conscious or am I
You're
just feel
conscious.
like
You're
oh, okay,
conscious.
I'm conscious. Okay, that's
Okay.
good. That's good to know at least. I
Alright.
just got up.
Delete the
I just got
dragon.
up and I just say that finally the things that have turned me into this rabbit form have turned me back to whence I used to be. It's like I just I just like pull my head behind, that like how people like do when they just pull their hair behind, and I say that this is what I should belong, the human form
Yeah.
that I am.
Alright, okay. Esmeralda, roll for wisdom saving throw the moment you see a completely beautiful, handsome, long hair Cornelius, completely naked. And Lena is like, oh my. It's like, she's like,
Oh, yes,
Wait, what,
Badu blocks her eyes completely. No,
what role was? I was completely
a wisdom
distracted.
saving throw. No,
Just-
sorry. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. You're supposed to be a charisma saving throw? Is that the one? You're like, okay, you've seen,
Gasped.
yeah, you gasp like, gasp in Spanish. But then, here, Durotan,
Mhm.
you see Cornelius, no longer Cornelius, but you recognize it as Cornelius. Long blonde hair, the dark blade, naked. Sounds like Cornelius, but you also see an unconscious naked Tyrson
So
after the dragon completely dissolves.
I basically he walks like really like slowly at Tyrson, like since he's unconscious with few of his like I'm gonna put his warriors are here to symbolize like the unit is like assembled and everything, and he's like, and he basically say to unconscious Tyrson, he's like, think I actually thought of you as a friend. You look into the few warriors, he's like, bring a cage, put this animal in one. The later the lords
Okay,
and
Rhin'zey.
I will have to deal with him. That's when he goes and starts helping the injured humans and the injured dwarves, and just keep busy.
That's a
Alright,
lot of
okay,
action.
Rhin'zey, you see
Yeah.
Durotan actually standing on top of the naked Tyrson, completely dissolved from the body itself. The dragon's body dissolved and to reveal Tyrson, completely unconscious, of course. So what do you want to do?
Well, I want to walk up to it. Tyrson's dead body.
No, he's not dead. He's alive. He's
Oh,
unconscious.
he's alive.
You just see a couple of
You probably-
yes, I can see. You can see now the Cornelius.
yes,
Yes.
finally. Wait, what's his name? Rhin'zey. You see like a couple of orc warriors are like dragging Tyrson to a cage, like a cage cart, so they can put him in it.
There's no
I just got-
cage card
Oh, okay.
here. You don't have a cage card.
Oh, okay.
I
There's
just
no
got a
cage
question.
card.
I just got a question. Tyrson doesn't breathe, and how do you know he's unconscious? He's probably dead.
No, yeah, he's
so-
probably dead. But
Yeah, so
when
I'm just saying.
In that case, as Esmeralda, I say, Finn, I will check Finn, and I will
Yeah.
walk over there.
a simple DC medicine check will know that it is dead, but then again, a simple check will also know that it is a Dhampir also at the same time. DC 20.
Well, I just want to kneel down and I don't know whether or not he hears me. I'll speak to him anyways. Like,
Okay.
and yeah,
Rhin'zey-
in a deep voice, I say.
Okay, Rhin'zey, you know that he is a Dhampir. There's no point
Yeah.
hiding it anymore. Varus and Zakaria also like head over to Tyrson and looks at him. Zakaria, you just like spit at Tyrson. Pui! Yeah, that's for killing Christopher.
Well, what should I do with you? You destroyed my village. You killed my mentor. You killed Christopher. I should have really no reason to forgive you. But since
Varus walks over
Well-
to you, Rhin'zey. He touched your shoulder. He taps your shoulder. Then he turns. Well, Rhin'zey, we know what he is, and we know what he's capable of. I believe we should actually bring him to custody, and we'll question him further until he awakens. But he looks to his men. Tie him up. Bring him back. The dragon's dead. And then he shouts out to the men and said, all of you all have done a good job. And he raised his small sword and said, all of you are warriors. All of you will have names. Everybody will speak your name. Everybody will see you as heroes. For now, we will head back.
he takes him away and I didn't even get to finish my speech to him.
Okay.
Come on, man.
You finish. Finish first.
Okay. Well, I turn to Various and I say, yeah, take him to trial. It is not up to me, but it is up to this up to the laws of the land to deal with him as he deserves. Although I have a lot to say, but it is not the time nor the place. We will regroup, we will debrief, and then we will think about what to do with him. But for now,
Yes.
destruction has stopped, and it is now time for us to rebuild and pick up the broken pieces from the ash. So take him away, and I will see him again.
Your Tabaxi troops head over towards Tyrson, took Tyrson away from the orcs, and then tie Tyrson up, and then look for the nearest carriage you can actually salvage from Vau, and then Elgin speaks to Varus secretly somewhere else, while the rest are actually looking into what actually happened. But now I'm going to be going from Paiteon to Cornelius. Okay, just a simple action. Paiteon, what do you do?
Bjorn?
Right.
All right. Skip Rye. Okay. All right. Waruay, what do you want to do?
All right. Well, near taking off Tyrson to the cart, but I'm when that basically blonde hair man come out, it's like Esmeralda's like thinking, oh, that man's actually quite handsome. So I suppose she'll go up and introduce herself to this strange dragon person.
All right. You can do that immediately in your downtime because we have to end really soon.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Okay. Rhin'zey, simple action, no role play, just an action.
Oh, okay.
Action?
I don't get an action?
No.
I wanna go up to Tyrson as he is dragged away, and I wanna slap him across the face as hard as I can.
All right. Simple action, pop. Okay, that's it. All right. Okay. Zachariah, after spitting on Tyrson, you look at your men, you look at your troops, heading back to Repston to accompany Varus. Okay. All roleplay will be done on the next episode. Okay. Durotan, what action?
The head of the dragon is still here, unless it's got vaporized as well, right?
No, the dragon, the bones are there. The bones are there.
Okay.
So the rest of the people, they are bringing back they're bringing back the decapitated horn, the head, the head of the dragon, putting on the cart. Varus and Elgin is going to be bringing back to Restum, and they're going to be bringing it to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
And it's a gift.
Yeah,
It's a gift.
yeah. Basically, the warriors, like his warriors, will take charge of carrying the injured and the dead bodies of those who got killed by the dragon, and they will just like help those who can actually be healed up and everything, and organize like search and rescue.
All right. Okay, simple action. Okay, Cornelius, you took some rags and some clothes that you can find from perhaps the dead people that actually fought, and also a bit from this village. Then after that, you look at the rabbit folks. The rabbit folks look at you. Then one of them actually said, "You have been uncursed." They said, but they ride together with you. You pick up one of the chocobos, which you wrote earlier on, and head towards Repston, so that you can explain further what actually happened.
Yeah.
But the dark blade with you, and then you look at the dark blade, you just smile. It's like yours now. The power is yours. You hear the voice in your head. But Tyrson, you're in a meditative state. You're unable to wake. You are completely exhausted. Exhaustion level 5. You need 5 days of complete rest. But you're unable to wake up. But they will wait until episode 12, which should be the last episode, the trial of Tyrson, where everybody will have a vote and decision what to do. Then that concludes our adventure and our combat for today. And thank you guys, and see you guys for the next session and episode 12, the last episode for the season.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Lovely.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.